What you up to? Work or what? Life? Yeah. Yeah, so what brought that on? So, okay, so how long has your tolerance, like your daily intake, been over 400 or 300 milligrams? Mhm. But you're doing that after the coffee or like spacing it out, like water or Gatorade? Oh, okay. So you're not doing large amounts. But see, I do the opposite. Like once I got out of fast food, it'll like turn my stomach if I go like get a cheeseburger. Yeah. See, it's go for it. I think Oxycontin and amateur wrestling goes amazingly well. And I think, see, I mean, if you already do physical labor for a living, you're already above 60% of the guys that compete in that area. You know what I mean? No, they're big. No, they're more than big for a daily, like someone who uses it on a daily basis. I mean, those are pretty big arms, even for any kind of manual labor. You know what I mean? Like anyone in that area.
I've been muted to the stream the whole time. That's good. That's all right. Let's see. Essentially, we can boil that conversation down to I'm a degenerate and I'm trying to be less of a degenerate. And if I can accomplish that, I will become Adonis like in my figure. And then, I don't know. Hopefully, I could
I'd say cut out fast
monetize
food
that
if nothing
someday.
else, but just for health. Like that's what pushed me for it was not even weight. It was just simply this is not healthy. And I fucking know it. I know better. You know?
Yeah, and so like I said, I used to never eat fast food, and then the past year and a half to 2 years, I've gotten really in the habit of doing it, and I can kind of like feel my body becoming toxic to a degree,
Yeah.
but I just know that like I do zero exercise now, right? Except for what my job entails. But I do zero like extracurricular exercise. So if I stop eating fast food and I start doing just like some basic shit, I think I could become, ripped. But again, to what end? Like what I would even do with that, I don't know, bro. Like I'm not I don't want to be like a fucking bodybuilder. Well, here's the fucked up thing. I'm doing this for purely vain purposes. Like I don't really feel that bad after eating fast food. Now, like I know if I did this for like a decade and kept this behavior up for like a long ass time, then I'd probably start to have some pretty negative health effects. But as it stands, it really doesn't affect me too much. Vincent James fan in the Trovo chat. What's up, dude? I wish it would tell me how many fucking viewers I have on my
It doesn't. Rage was talking about that.
Yeah, that's a
but
pain.
or not.
It's alright, I can just open it on the app. But yeah, so
have you not noticed the way your joints feel? That was one of the first things I noticed under heavy use of fast food. Was how
heavy use.
Like my what the fuck it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's laziness. It's fucking a unwillingness to fucking just grab fucking cooked chicken or fucking leftovers or I mean it has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with like I noticed it in my knees and my elbows.
Let me see here. So, to aid in this journey, I've decided to get some nootropics. One of which being adrafinil. So that is supposed to replace my caffeine. Yesterday, it came in 2 days ago. So the first day, I did... What'd I do? The adrafinil, I think I did 0.7, something like that. To this morning, it didn't work. Like, it was fucking horrible the first part of the day. I was like, man, I just want caffeine. I just want energy. I'm so tired.
Yeah. Now, this doesn't replace caffeine, right? It's not like opiates to trade them to where your body recognizes.
I don't know chemically, but I think it's supposed to be like an amphetamine type of thing where it uses the same analogs that an amphetamine would. But so this morning I did 1.7 and still nothing, and that's getting into the danger zone. So I'm gonna try like 2 or 3 tomorrow and just see, because this shit's expensive.
Jesus.
Like I couldn't afford to do 2 or 3 every day. Well, and the idea is to just do it until the caffeine tolerance is down, but that's not. I just wanted to try it out, you know.
See, I tapered. Like when I went from. So I used to do energy drink, like 2 or 3 a day, with Vicodin.
Wait, hold on. With a what?
Just Vicodin, Percocet sprinkled between them.
Just a few.
I mean, being honest.
Yeah,
so,
man, so I did.
Yeah, go
ahead. Sorry.
No, but like so that was my, I was way high up on caffeine tolerance, right? Took out, the opiates, caffeine tolerance is still there. Took out caffeine, and I went from like energy drinks to just Mountain Dew, soda, whatever, right? And then from there, it was, I didn't crash, but I didn't either. And then from there, it was just...
You're clipping a little bit. Have you fucked with your audio?
I'm standing next to the router.
No, like
standing next to the router.
Your voice and video on your Discord, you can turn that slider down a little bit.
What about now?
Should be better.
Is it better?
Yeah. Sounds a little better. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So,
But like,
these
I just want the
energy
Mountain Dew.
drinks that you were drinking, how many milligrams per drink?
I would do the Monster Tea, which is 140,
Yeah.
and that would be in the morning. And then I do a Rockstar, which is 2 to 240.
Nice. Those are the rock stars I love a lot, and that's why I was saying like sometimes I'll just drink half of one, and that's when I get those
Yeah.
240 ones. Bruh, I'm
But
so
they taste
fucking
good,
pissed.
though.
I'm so pissed, bro. The black cherry, I haven't found it in forever, and it's like,
Now, when they
oh,
got rid of when they got rid of Monster, Coffee, Russian, okay? I was buying flats off eBay from Indian gas stations in Kansas.
I told a
So,
bunch of gas stations, I said, if you order me a case of this, I'll just pay you for it, but they never made good on that offer.
that's how my buddy gets his drinks. He has a gas station that orders him a flat of peace tea in whatever fucking flavor he wants, and he just like basically had to take the risk, paid them up front. Because everyone always says like, "Hey, if you buy a bunch of AKs, I'll buy them," and then they're stuck with a fucking crate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he just went to a gas station and said, "Look, how much is it? I'll come back. You know, I come here every other day. Tell me when it comes in. Here's the money. Fucking tell me when it's in. That way there was no risk." And then eventually they just ordered a flat with everything else, and they know he will take a flat off them every Monday.
Let's see. Yeah, that would be ideal. I mean, because I looked up buying it online, and it really wasn't any more. It really wasn't cheaper than just buying it in the store.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, because I was paying retail when I was buying my monsters. So, you know, depends on how much you want that
I'm
flavor.
trying to So I did 4.3 grams of Finibute, and 2 hours ago it should be kicking in now, but I don't really feel anything. So I don't know. It might just not work
Is
on me.
Finibute what I think it is that I messaged you about?
No.
Or are we talking about two different chemicals?
Yeah, different ones. Finibute is a central nervous system depressant with anxiolytic. That basically just means it reduces anxiety, and is used to treat anxiety, insomnia, and for a variety of other indications. Maybe given intravenously. Maybe I should just slam some fucking.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, maybe it'll work then. But
Fucking
Finibute
your roommate walks in, sees you fucking pulling back that plunger with that blood swirling around in the syringe. Like, what are you
belt
doing?
in my mouth.
Bruh, it's okay. It's
Don't
okay,
worry
man.
about it. So
Fucking Belgian.
Finibute is used in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and Latvia as a pharmaceutical drug to treat anxiety and improve sleep. It's also used for various other things. Prevention of anxiety before or after surgical procedures. Oh, prevention of motion sickness. That's pretty cool.
You know, there's that chart for analgesics, however you pronounce it, ANALJ.
Analgesics, I think is how you say it.
Okay, on that chart, is it, if you were to compare that to Xanax, is it like tramadol to Vicodin, to where it's like point 0.1 versus the narcotic, or is it similar to like Klonopin and felt?
Bro,
You see what I'm saying?
to
Like,
be
is
honest
it
with
similar
you,
to 5-HTP?
Yeah,
Like 5-HTP is real subtle.
I've only done this. I did this last Tuesday. In about half the amount, and I didn't really notice too much then. And I don't really notice too much now. Another thing I've been trying is Alpha Brain, which is Joe Rogan's bullshit.
Yeah, I know Alpha.
I don't know about that. Like it's recommends to take 2, so I took 3, and I don't know. It's hard. Like if I can't tell if it's fucking me up or not, then it's not. You know what I mean? It's not worth the juice is not worth the squeeze in that
So,
regard. But yeah, I think they call Finibute
yeah.
like Nature's Xanax or something. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know what you're
Some
talking about.
gay
Yeah, okay,
shit like
so
that. But
I
it's not
knew,
natural at all. Cuz
well, but just because it's
kratom
not natural doesn't mean it's strong.
kratom for example is crushed up plant leaves. And like if I took so I've never done Finibute before. If I took 4 grams of kratom when I had never done kratom before, I'd be on my ass. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, "Oh
Fuck yeah.
shit."
Dude, it doesn't take much to fucking get me feeling good.
Yeah, so it says Finibute when
Now,
used recreationally has been used recreationally and can produce euphoria as well as addiction dependence withdrawal. That just means it's real
okay,
fucking fun. But yeah,
yeah,
I've
basically,
not
like, I don't buy
experienced
that,
any of
like,
that.
that Arrowhead, blue light, like, okay, everything can cause euphoria, okay?
Yeah, this is Wikipedia,
Um,
just to be clear.
well, okay, okay,
But I
similar
know
thing
it,
though, but
I
like,
agree with what you're saying. Like
if I
yeah,
go one room over and open that cabinet and I can take a fucking handful of fucking Benadryl, one of the side effects for some people is going to be euphoria.
yeah, I
You know what I
agree.
mean? Like, now, like with 5-HTP, I if it's similar to 5-HTP, I didn't notice 5-HTP for a week. You know, and even then, I never felt it kick in. I didn't feel it go away when I stopped taking it for a period. It's just like when you're ranking your week, you know, it might be point 0.5 better out of
Yeah,
10,
I
like
totally get that with
slightly.
like the adrafinil, although it's not like I wouldn't put it in the same category of effectiveness as caffeine. It is kind of like a sustain like whereas caffeine will put me at like an 8 out of 10 in terms of energy. It's more like a sustained 4 or 5 all day. And then the
Yeah,
upside is that there's no crash involved with that, but the
which,
downside is like
yeah,
if
that's what it's,
I
there's no
I'll have to
peak.
look. Yeah, exactly. I'll have to see if how much I spent and like figure out how much it's costing me to do X amount, and then that'll be a good indication of whether or not it works. So something's different. I don't know if you can tell if I'm talking different than I usually do, but I'm really like
Enunciated.
I'm like fixated. Yeah, I'm like enunciating real specifically. I feel like I might even be lisping a little bit. But I'm really fixated on like the muscles in my mouth and like how they're making words when I'm talking. So that's kind of cool. But yeah,
Is it,
hopefully it
do
just
you
takes a
feel
while to
slowed
kick
down
in.
at all?
Not really. Like it's nothing like Xanax. I'll tell you that.
No, Xanax is a fucking fog. That's not slowing you down. That's waking you up at 2 in the morning and throwing you into a cornfield that's covered in fog and telling you to run to the highway.
Yeah, figure it out.
But like the alpha brain thing, like it like now this is my body chemistry, right? It's preface, don't do drugs, kids. But like for me, like if you want to do alpha brain, for me it would be opiates and amphetamines mixed. Like you want to think on your feet, super fucking quick,
Uh,
firing on all cylinders.
real quick,
You
you
know, it's
wanna?
not alpha brain.
Oh, and what was this that you're talking about? 5 8 or
Well, so like for me, if I wanted to make my own alpha brain, it would be, you know, Percocet or Vicodin, depending on your tolerance, and then drop some fucking Adderall on top.
good God. I can't,
Like if
dude.
you want to fire
Adderall
on
by
all cylinders,
itself,
100 miles an hour,
dude.
a little bit, not a
You'd
lot, a
be
little bit.
you would feel like you're getting oh just a little bit of Adderall.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, I got you. That could work. But yeah, I feel
Yeah, I mean
like
you could do like a rock star and a Vicodin would be equivalent.
I got you. Maybe I don't know. Adderall's a little bit more protracted and like targeted. whereas caffeine to me is like a frenzy. And if I have an energy drink like Bang with amino acids in it, I don't like that at all. That is like produces a very
I
bad
crash.
interaction. Yeah, I crash and I get jittery like a motherfucker, and I'm like spaced out and my mind races, but I feel tired at the same time. It's fucked. So
No, I'll do
every
half.
time I get that shit, I end up regretting it.
No, that's why I don't fuck with the salts, just because I don't like it. It doesn't work my chemistry. It's a very slow up. It is lasting for a while, and the crash is 3 times longer and 5 times fucking harder. Like my body hates it. As soon as it starts fucking not peaking, my body's like, all right, you're gonna feel like shit, and we're gonna start withdrawals immediately. Oh, you've only tried this once in 2 years? We're gonna go through withdrawals on a Tuesday afternoon while you're driving. Fuck it, let's start. And you're like, no.
Yeah, dude, I remember one time the first time I think I ever did Adderall, I took one and it was like kind of starting to work and I was like, fuck it, I'll take another. And these were both instant release, right? So they're kind of, and they were
Okay.
the smaller ones. So that night though, it kind of like collided in and I sorted like 10,000 magic cards. I'm not even sure how many. I sorted them by rarity and by set.
Yeah.
And that was an experience. The other time that I recall doing Adderall that wasn't just like I'm going to go on a long drive or something like that.
Yeah, it's different when you're on task and
Yeah.
you use it as a tool. If you're like, okay, I had a big dinner, I got to be up driving. I'm going to be driving for a couple hours. This is my tool. It is very different than, hey, let's go
Let's get fucked
socialize at a
up.
fucking
Yeah.
party.
So
You
the other time I got some for free in a different transaction, and I did not realize these were extended release, and I hadn't
Fuck that.
experienced those. And remember, I said like I had been used to just taking like 2 after that first experience, so I took both of them. Bro, I was up for 3 days straight, bro. When it
Yeah,
was
they're
time to go to
strong.
bed, I would lay down in my bed, close my eyes, and lay there for 6 hours, happy as could fucking be. Like I was like, oh, all right, rest time. And
So, uh,
it was
I was gonna
crazy.
ask you if you want to go to Apple's channel,
Yeah,
but
let's
before we go to
migrate.
hang on, before we go to Wholesome channel, I will say this. I am not exaggerating. One of the most orgasmic feelings I've ever had off drugs was literally smoking crack and laying down.
Damn, I've never had an opportunity to try crack, and I'm you know,
I
I'd
I
like to say that I
I
wouldn't try it one time, but I mean, for fuck's sakes, you gotta try everything once. I mean, I'm not gonna do it
see, and like
again.
I
Like I know
really told myself I'm not gonna do this. This is bad. This is what those people
yeah,
do. But
exactly.
like when your buddy has it and you're like, I mean, fuck it. Like, it was a miracle he ended up with it. We're never gonna find it again.
That's the thing,
So
yeah.
we were like, fuck it. Was it like we bought like $200 worth and we were just gone the whole night.
You
And
did
it
it
was just
all in
like,
one night?
yeah, it was a lot.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's well,
we
I guess that's the way to do it
found
if you're just gonna do it once, yeah.
we never did it again.
Yeah.
We found a guy who had some like real. He said it wasn't Colombian Coke, but it was very fucking pure, and that's what he was cooking it with. So we were like, fuck it. So we were like, okay,
I
like
mean, I don't know,
why
like,
not?
I don't know what, why there's a stigma like that. I mean, I
The
guess
'80s comes
just
to
because
mind.
there's a stigma of powder coke being with like successful people and lawyers and
Yeah, that's it.
politicians and shit like that, and so crack must be the inverse. But I mean, it's just I don't know.
Mm,
Do you
well,
get
just look
do
at
you
the
get
'80s in
more
general.
when you cook crack,
No,
or you take a
no, because I
loss?
mean, well, okay, well, I mean, if you do half to half ratio, you're still putting Coke, baking soda, water, and you're cooking it. So I mean, if you say I put in let's do easy
Because
math.
a lot
You
of
put
times
in
when they do
1
chemistry
ounce.
shit like that, I know that like the baking soda, you know, does its thing, but then it'll like either evaporate or whatever, or you can scrape it away somehow. I guess they would just add it in. I don't fucking
Well,
know.
you're talking. Well, okay. There's a difference between freebasing and crack. Okay, so I'm saying crack. So you're talking. So you take Coke, you add fluffer
Yeah,
ingredients,
don't get too
so you can
crazy
smoke
descriptive.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. But like at the end of the day, it is. I mean, Coke is not a prolonged experience, but crack is quicker hitting than Coke. So I mean, when you
That's
smoke
wild
that
to
shit,
say
it
because
is a fucking shotgun. I underestimated the shotgun effect. Like as soon as you put the pipe down,
yeah.
you are holding onto that lighter and you're like, let's fucking go, god damn it, let's fucking like you're already fed smoker ready to fuck shit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like you go from Ethan to fed smoker as soon as you fucking get done. I mean, you're
Yeah.
going from like, hey guys, I'm just a fucking pimp to like full on, let's get some fucking baby rapers, like fucking jaw grinding and everything. And you're like, holy shit, that was quick. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
as
that's
soon
I
as we
guess would
did
be
that, we were
like
like,
part of the benefit.
oh, yeah, but like, if because we knew it was never gonna happen again, we knew this was a stupid idea. You know what I mean? It
Well,
was all
here's the
those things
thing.
in one.
Shoving anything up your nose is a painful experience. Yo,
What's a painful experience?
shoving anything up your nose. Did your
Oh.
friends leave?
No, they're still there.
Okay, yeah, we're about to go. We're talking about degen shit, and it's fun to talk about. So.
Oh, we were talking about God just a second ago, but we'll talk about anything over there. Just saying.
All right, I'm gonna hop over. You wanna go, Joe?
Yeah, I'll just meet you there,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I don't know how to get drugged. Okay.
Yeah, I can't drag to another server. I'm gonna wait until Joe's there.
Hi, Fluff.
Wait,
Hi,
what?
Joe.
Damn, look at that. Joe and I appearing at the exact same time. That's how you know.
Were you guys having butt sex?
Pretty much.
Talk about smoking crack.
Have you
What's
gu-
going on, guys?
What's
Not
up,
too
fellas?
much. Have you
Boofing
guys
some
heard
meth?
of adrafinil? It's just like it's like a pro drug to something called modafinil, which is a prescription thing. It's legal, but yeah. Speaking of butt sex, it's more bioavailable if done rectally, but thankfully
Right, you
I
gotta
haven't
boof it.
gotten that to that stage yet because I don't know
You
that.
haven't booty bumped
So-
it?
I think I'll just
Yeah, so
start
it's for-
drinking caffeine again.
So it's like to promote alertness.
You could say that. I mean, I've done more than what is commonly considered I've only done it twice, but I've done more than what's commonly considered like the high threshold of what you would do, and I don't really know that it was that.
Well, this is what it
that crazy.
says. Promotes alertness, attention, wakefulness, positive moods, and other parameters, particularly in the elderly.
Yeah, I'm old as fuck.
It's because it's a yeah. It's
Like, how old are you, bro?
I'm about 45.
In his 30s. You're in what? No. No. No way.
I knew Carl 47 years. But no, I don't know.
30s, man.
Maybe if I become an elderly, it'll work better. But yeah, we were talking about degen shit as about as close you can get to butt sex without actually getting there.
I think the Pro DAF also has a low rate of side effects too, doesn't it? Isn't that why they give it to the elderly?
That one.
I hear cucumbers are good for memory too.
Oh,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
What was that video of the black girl where she had that fucking fruit making those god awful noises? Grapefruit,
know.
wasn't that it? The grapefruit blowjob.
So there's this tweet that went viral. This guy was on the train, and I don't know what train, or maybe it was something else, but he
A
had
train.
made,
He was on a train.
he made a note that said, trees that smell like cum, look into it for a video idea. And somebody took a picture of that and then airdropped it to him while he was there, and then for some reason the tweet went viral. Well, there's a girl that found those trees, and they're some kind of pear, and she made fucking dessert empanadas with the pears from the cum trees. Very odd.
Oh my gosh, that technique, yes. That's such an old technique.
Giggity question mark?
I mean,
Thanks for the
how
timestamp.
thirsty was this bitch that went and found it? You know what I mean?
Listen, I've gone on many cum tree hunts in my time. Don't judge me.
I'm not.
They're
fucking
I
impressive.
can't remember what the name of the trees were, but the tweet had like 200,000 likes or something like that.
Were they ficus?
It was a large tree, and it had white flowers, and then in the springtime they'd get these like kumquat sized pears.
By the way, I typed in cum tree recipe, and the first thing is kumquat jam. I was
Kumquat
like, well, I
jam.
mean, kinda, yeah.
Man, I haven't seen that video in so long, but surprisingly, that was not the first time I'd seen something like that.
I can't stand
Here's
that
So-
why.
fucking
Here's
show.
why the trees on your street smell like semen. Vice article.
You found it.
Yeah,
This is not.
nice.
I've never actually
Oh.
experienced this, but apparently lots of people have. Someone in that
Yeah.
Twitter thread was like, "These trees were all over my school. I fucking hated going there." That would suck to have to show up every day and smell elder pear trees or whatever the hell they're called.
Bleh.
No, just
I got
no.
nothing,
Do we have
bro.
any Sagittarius Shouty fans in here? Joe.
Oh, God.
I'm a
Joe,
Cancer.
bro, if I had
I'm a
fucking
Cancer as well.
money, bro, if I
You
had
are?
money,
No wonder I like you.
I would get a private fucking jet and pick your ass up, and we'd fly to Canada, do the quarantine in like some sort of penthouse suite, and then fucking go do a
I like how you're
documentary
being real.
on Sagittarius
Quarantine.
Shouty. Like, it is worth all the bullshit. I would love to do like an A&E style documentary on her. She is fucking a legend. Like, she's I don't know. I know an odd amount about fat girls that have YouTube channels, but she's gonna be the next
really
Amber
do.
Lynn or fucking.
This is Flo's
what's the other
Instagram
one?
stream. It's a bunch of fat girls,
That's
strippers,
one.
fat strippers,
One. That was
and it's
one
all
picture.
there every
It's
time.
all-
And he's
it's
always
all
like,
black
I-
people.
no,
It
no,
is all
it's all
black
fat
people,
girls. No
actually.
matter what it is, he can find it if it's fat. Okay.
It was just
You have
I
a
one
gotta go
fat
find it.
fetish.
ridiculous.
You have a fat fetish too.
Well,
I think he
honestly, they're
does.
fun to. It's an interesting thing. The like mukbang people, because what happens is they start making money doing mukbangs, and the
It's
reason
called mukbang. It's called
Mukbang.
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 Yeah.
So when they do their
Mukbang.
mukbang, feeders
Every
come
time
and
I said
watch them.
mukbang, it seemed
Feeders-
like I was just trying to be Asian, so I just didn't.
Feeders. It's a Korean word, so I think you can. But
It's like to eat like almost like a buffet.
Yeah,
I think.
At
you
once.
know. Yeah, at once essentially.
pretty much.
so like
And I
the
think they mean
feeder
multiple
sims.
people.
The feeder sims have deep ass pockets apparently, because they'll make money doing that. Oh yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
Oh, not this girl again.
I
Oh
fucking love
god,
her.
The
disgusting.
girl who doesn't wipe her ass because if she's gonna go on a date and she doesn't respect him, then she expects him to fuck her stanky because she doesn't respect him. If she
So-
respected her man, she would wipe her ass.
Oh, that's fucking awful. I
I'm
didn't know
so
about
lost
that.
right now.
So
But
I'll,
look at
I'll
the girl in
tell
the
you-
video
I'll tell you about
general.
Sagittarius Shouty, but like
Ah,
Wait,
this-
Where's
is
the
it?
bleach?
Where are you talking?
general in this Discord.
General.
Oh, sorry.
General.
Apple, remind
Yeah.
me not to look at their links.
Oh, definitely a good idea, buddy. There's some of the worst shit I've
trial.
ever seen has been posted in my Discord, unfortunately. So, anyways,
You're welcome.
mukbang ladies, the feeders give them lots of money, but then they get fat, and so they're like, "I'm gonna change my channel into a weight loss channel." This happens all the time, and then
Every time.
their
Every time.
donations dry up like crazy because they're not doing the eating videos anymore, and the simps have left. So then they inevitably
Right.
get
'cause
depressed
they're
about
morbidly
that.
obese cats.
And then they start coming back. They start doing mukbangs again, and then the money comes back, and it's like this never-ending cycle of like hilarity. Well, anyways, Sagittarius Shouty, she doesn't even do mukbangs. She's just a fucking mess. I think
She's
her
huge.
her whole
She drinks
scheme.
and does pills.
She's like a top
Is
10.
it that Asian girl with like a missing tooth?
She's
Who?
Canadian. So get this, guys.
Okay, let me look her
She's
up.
one of the top 10% people on OnlyFans, if I'm not mistaken.
Who is?
Let that sink in, Sagittarius Shouty.
She's top.
Where's
10.
the bleach?
So yeah, so listen, this is her like whole deal. I think black dudes in particular see her OnlyFans,
Like her.
and then
No.
she'll have sex with them for free, but only if she can film it and put it on OnlyFans. And I think that's
Yeah, it's
that's her
content,
hustle.
Yeah. I almost can't really get mad at that, right?
Tiffany, for
here's-
me, on
Oh,
a bad day,
I'm
on a bloated
looking at
day,
her. Yeah.
on a bad day, when I feel bloated, I feel like I look like her. With my
Listen,
linebacker body.
I think every woman feels like a big fatty every once in a while. I mean, it occurs. Don't harp on yourself. Guys don't notice shit.
Yeah, well,
Guys
there's
don't
a
care.
Yeah, they
there's
don't.
a
They really don't.
glorious.
Yeah. If you're feeding a man and you're fucking him and then you're forgetting him for the whole night and then rinse repeating, you've got him on lock.
Is that the pro strat, the pro gamer move?
Yeah, it's called the 3Fs. Feed them, fuck them, forget them, rinse, repeat the next day.
It's very
Totally
empowering.
rinse.
I like that.
Jesus. Yeah. there you go.
Sign me up. That's
So-
just
Yeah,
not
okay,
with that.
Wait, I need to write this down just so I can remember in case it ever comes up.
Well,
So I'm ready. I
can't-
have my pen
How
ready.
do you look up like? I used to think that if you would go to like the OnlyFans or whatever, it would say, "Oh, top X% of creators," but I don't fucking know because I've never purchased an OnlyFans subscription.
Neither have I. And
Um,
I'm not going to.
but I've looked up some people that we've talked about before, and it doesn't say their overall percentage, but if they are in like the top 5%, it'll give you that stat.
Yeah, well,
Because
I
I
have
that's-
never been on
yeah.
OnlyFans.
yeah, me either.
ever.
I'm only for
I'm only
Don't.
good at Pornhub or YouPorn.
Sadly-
I'm an
Pornhub.
oldie.
Saggy
Honey,
is the
I-
only reason I'll go on OnlyFans.
That's sad.
So there's a
Very
a
sad.
beautiful quote from Sagittarius Shouty. There's a compilation. I'll see if I can find it. But she's doing a video, right? And she goes, "What is that?" She's like, "What's on my lip?" And she goes, "Is that cum?" And she goes, "A little bit of dried up nut on my lip." And then this is the best part. She goes, "I hate it when that happens."
Like it's happening.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's some funny shit. Oh, but she's so. What's cool is she knows she's a mess. Like she doesn't. A lot of the other fat
Okay.
chicks, they pretend that they're like, you know, they're doing everything right. I can't think of her name right now, but this one, she's a lesbian, and it's debatable whether she like bought the ring for her girlfriend to propose to her or whatever, but she posted it, and the fucking Spurgs at Kiwi Farms found the ring, and it was like a $40 Walmart ring. And when they posted that, she deleted the post of the engagement, and now is pretending like it never happened. So that's hilarious.
Wait, so Tiffany, can you reiterate what you said earlier? It's like before you said rinse, repeat, and
Oh,
fresh.
the
Fuck
3Fs.
them, feed them, forget
feed-
them. Oh, feed first.
No, it has to be in
Oh.
this order. It has to be in this order. Feed them, then fuck them, then forget about them till the next day. Do those 3 things. Leave them the fuck alone, and you will be married forever.
Thanks, I wrote that down. If you don't think I didn't write that down, I'm gonna show you I wrote that down.
Man, my fucking soundboard didn't work. We were about to hear
I'll be
from
the
Chris
best
Hanna.
sex you will ever have.
There it goes. All right.
Tiffany,
Hopefully it's better.
good
now.
advice. I applaud you, girl. Good advice.
I bow.
So, but like, you can't be
Forward.
married when you do that, right? Is that what you mean? You said you'd
No,
be married
no,
forever.
No, as a woman, if a woman in a relationship follows the 3 Fs, she'll be married forever. You feed your husband, you fuck your husband, you forget about your husband. Let him do his thing.
Damn,
Do it next day.
that is a fucking pro gamer
Touche.
move. Fuck.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you,
you.
and as a woman, you can get anything you want as long as you don't bitch.
Well, because
It's so
that's
fucking easy, bro.
yeah, you just have to. Oh my god, that's so true for many reasons. But yeah, you're just.
You
What the
men are
fuck
so.
are
You
you
men are
posting?
so.
It's
men
easy.
Are so easy to figure
It's
out.
it's
I know.
easy. It's not. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Any bitch that tells me, "Oh, I can't be in a relationship because these men are so horrible. Oh, they're terrible." Like, you shut up, you Jew bitch. You know that you're causing problems.
Yikes.
You know you're causing problems. You're bitching about everything. Men are fucking simple.
Well, where I come from up in the north, like women do act like that. So,
Yeah.
like, there isn't a lot of like base chicks. Like, it is kind of like down south where it's like a little bit more realistic in the approach towards men. Like, a lot of it's very artificial. Like, I work in an office full of single women, so you know, like it's
Well,
it's
they
a
shouldn't
it's
be,
a
they
really
shouldn't be
thing.
there to begin with. They shouldn't be there to begin with, but whatever.
Do you remember what Ghost said to me when we almost first met? I think it was like the second time I was talking to Ghost. He
Hey,
was just like,
Apple,
Joe-
will you have my abortion?
Joe, post that shit in the non-NSFW channel.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
no,
Contain yourself.
no. NSF. NSF.
I'm
Go
already
over there.
scarred.
See, like
Got
every
exotic.
channel on my
Who's-
Discord is NSFW. What's up, Spence?
That are you guys in? Or
My
I'm
chat.
sorry, like, well, wait,
My
where are you guys
Discord.
posting?
My
Oh,
General. in
Apple's
this
Discord, sorry.
Yeah, the
Oh,
first
I
time
wasn't
met-
scrolled up all the way. Okay, I'm an idiot.
Mm.
Sorry. I'll put myself on mute for 5 minutes.
No, please. You talk
Bing
too
bong.
little, Spez. I love your
You really
input
did.
every time. It's like gold. What do you think of Sagittarius Shouty? Is that not just like
Oh,
the degeneration
Do you
of
do you
trad?
love her?
Oh, no.
Do you
Let's
wanna put
watch.
your penis inside her? Go ahead.
Just take it all in.
Please don't reproduce with her. That's all I ask.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had myself on mute. Royce used to follow this chick and like do daywave things on her. It's funny.
What's Daywave?
Daywave is okay. You know what Revenge of the Sis is?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so both those guys have morning and night shows. So Mersh has Nightwave, and then Royce does Daywave.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
met
it's
both
not-
of
it's
them
not bad.
in Tampa at the Dick Show thing. They're pretty cool. Somebody paid Royce
Oh, well, Dick Show.
$20 to take a picture of his bare foot, and I think it was mostly like a meme, but it was still fucking weird. Man, that show was so off the chain, man. They put a picture of Hitler up on the projector screen, and like people were unironically throwing up the Roman salute everywhere, and I was like, well, no, it was ironically. That's what was funny about it. But I was just still like, where the fuck am I? But whatever.
I'm gonna go to the next one because like all you guys went, and I was like, I should go.
Oh, bro.
So,
It
What
was-
is the next one?
I don't
oh,
know.
what was that?
The world's loudest cat.
Was that a cat? Oh, did you guys hear that? Fucking cats.
Yeah.
They're fighting.
I don't know what that was, but yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait until this kitten. It's like a 3-month-old kitten, but he's not been neutered yet, and he is wild as fuck.
Just trying to stick his dick in everything.
Well, he's just aggressive. He's aggressive.
Like,
Luckily, he
legit.
doesn't like pee anywhere. But I mean, he's very. Yeah, he's an asshole though. He'll come up while you're sleeping and put his face right in your face, and he purrs loud as fuck.
How is that bad?
Oh wait, it's
He's
just
a cat.
yeah, and then he'll put his paws on your eyes, and his paws are all hot for some reason. It's fucking terrible.
Oh,
It's a
you
That's
know
not
what?
bad.
You know what? You are describing pure heaven to me. You're
Well,
a
he
horrible
is like, if
person.
you're into that sort of thing, he is the
What is
perfect
wrong
cat
with
for you.
Hey,
He does the little
my-
thing
He
where
likes
he'll
fat
reach
people.
up for treats and stuff, and that is kind of cute.
one of my gamer friends said her cat would wake her up blinking his brown eye at her in the middle of the day. So, you know, it could be worse.
Was it Brittany Venti? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, she was on stream one time, and her cat took a shit in her bed.
Aw.
Lovely.
I mean, it happens. I mean,
Yeah, but
If you haven't taken a shit in your bed, then you're missing out.
It's been a long fucking time. I'll give you that.
You're missing out if you haven't taken a shit in Johnny Depp's bed as a final fuck you on the way out. You know what I mean?
Johnny
No,
Depp. Well, he didn't
Amber.
do anything.
He really didn't. He was the one that was abused.
Yeah, he was totally abused.
That's what I'm saying. Amber, fucking
Heard.
what's her name?
Heard.
Oh.
Amber Heard.
She doesn't deserve a full name. Okay, just
She
Amber
brought the
Fine.
deuce on her way out.
He still made a lot of cringe movies with Tim Burton, and we all had to see them. So I don't know. I think Amber Heard was like
she's the real
the way
hero.
of the universe. She's the real hero for all that.
You know, the worst part is that they
the
still use
revenge
her
of the universe.
as
Yeah.
a social justice label and head, even though everyone knows she was the one that did it. And I'm like, this just shows you how much they don't care about you.
They
Yeah,
don't
that
care
was
about
fun.
white. They don't care about white men. What's wrong with you?
They don't
She
care about
literally
anyone.
looks evil. Like, she looks like the very definition of a succubus. Like
White
an actual
wolves.
real life
Listen.
succubus. And it's just
Thank you.
Let me play devil's
Oh,
advocate
damn.
here. I actually don't even know what Amber Heard looks like.
What?
She's,
Okay,
she's
okay,
moderately
now-
attractive.
Let
Whatever.
me
Can
tell
you
you
imagine
how she
being
looks
the
on the
significant
inside.
other of someone that's that fucking famous? I mean, that has to mess with your head to a degree.
have to
Okay,
take a
just
shit in the
saying,
bed.
Everybody starts
Yeah.
with, you know,
Oh,
good intentions, and
No.
then you're only a couple seconds away from shitting in a bed. That's all I'm saying.
did you guys hear this at American Amber
I would
Heard? not
never do
American
that.
Heard. Amber Heard calls out media for ignoring Marilyn Manson abuse allegations. It's like, how
So
ironic.
what? Okay, no. Okay, well, I brought this up to talk about earlier today. I sent it to Flo. Okay,
Oh yeah,
regardless of what the
Apple.
allegations are, can we be shocked that a rock star who does drugs with women that he picks up would dare do something evil like talk a girl into rough sex or talk a girl into fucking his friend? I
Well-
cannot believe that people who fuck rock stars for a living had drugs. They were
They've-
talked into things sexually. Like, I mean, if
Here's the
you
thing.
can't
The
have
media,
promiscuous sex with a rock star, the world's not safe.
the media already spent fucking 4 years calling him Satan incarnate. So I mean, what more do they need to do? Everybody knows. Like,
Yeah,
there's
and that was
literally a
after
rumor
Columbine.
that he's had his ribs removed so he can suck his own cock. It doesn't really get much.
it's
Your
fucking
reputation is pretty much fucking
talking about
trashed at
Manson?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I tuned out. Yeah, no. I
Yeah,
actually
they
didn't
blamed
hear
him for
that
Columbine too.
Yeah, right. Everybody's heard that, but it's complete bullshit. It's like where
No, it
Richard
is.
Gere likes to stick gerbils
He
up
did
his
play-
asshole.
He did play. He did play a faggot in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh,
though.
please don't use the gamer words.
We're streaming.
You can handle that.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah.
You
Are we
wanna tell
not?
people? You want to
Apple-
tell people that?
Apple was supposed. Oh,
I did.
Man, I fucked up. It's
No.
okay. I don't mind. I
You
mean,
did?
I
You
don't
did.
Said
mind.
shit.
I said, Tiffany, I did. You must have missed it, but I did.
You never told me you were streaming.
It's okay. It's okay. But
How
so
long
yeah,
have you been streaming, girl?
Are you too, Apple? It's me.
No. You are. I'm not.
The same thing happened to me
Since he's
in
been
this
in channel.
exact Discord. Somebody
Yeah.
goes, "Why did PPP get banned?" And I go, "Oh, well, he says N's and F's all the time." And Apple's like, "Whoa." And what's crazy is that's like the only time I've ever said that. I was like, "Oh, I'll just reference it here in this private Discord call." Fuck me. Oh, that's what I get. Well, Joe, it took 3
Yeah, but, like,
hours,
Richard-
but we're here.
Okay, but Richard Gere, it all went back to the taxi driver. There was a small amount of evidence for Richard Gere, though, right?
I don't think so, dude. I'll have to look into it. But
Wasn't there the taxi driver that took him to the hospital that allegedly did some interview in the UK?
let's check this out.
I think that was the rumor, like, that was the basis of that rumor back in the day.
She looks so dead in that photo. Damn, Tiffany.
But again, that's just that
that's
could
where
just
she
be
looks like a
complete bullshit.
succubus.
Yeah, okay, she had domestic violence allegations and a restraining order with her ex relationship with the girl, then when she was married to some girl. Okay, fast forward to Johnny Depp. The one video that is out there of Johnny Depp slamming a cabinet, and then he opens another cabinet, slams it down, pours a big glass of whiskey, and so you saw her set the camera up on her phone, and then she was like, "What's wrong, Johnny?" Playing all nice, and he was like, what happened to you this morning? And she goes, nothing. And he goes, exactly. What happened to me this morning? And she goes, I don't know. And he goes, fuck you for lying. He saw the camera. He saw that she was recording him, and he threw the phone out. That was the day he found out his manager stole $20 million out of his account, and he owed $50 million, and he had no idea about this. This was like 12 hours after he got that information. And this bitch wanted to record him mad and drinking in the afternoon when he found out he went from rich to in debt overnight. You know what I mean? That is a vindictive fucking bitch. I don't follow celebrities, but I have followed this case just because how much slander has gone on.
That's one thing I'll never underestimate is like the scorn of a woman. I have talked to like divorce lawyers, and women have done some shocking shit. Shocking shit. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
We are the massive manipulators.
I give it to y'all. That is
like
some.
losing.
I mean, that's some gangster shit. Like telling your
It's
your ex-husband
so
that telling your ex-husband that the baby died, and then hiding the live child away. That's some fucking yikes. Oh man.
We're very premeditative.
Everything, most of the stuff we do is premeditated. If you think it's not, I was like, we're just hiding it well. So
We think about everything about 5 years in advance.
yeah, we're overthinkers for a reason.
Anything you say
You're
or
like,
do
stop
can
thinking.
and will be held against you.
My fiance and I were having an argument one time, and I told him, I was like, you just do your thing. I was like, but remember, I have all day to think of ways to completely terrify and torture you. And he was like, oh shit. I was like, you just keep going down that route.
It's like, let's see who wins. Let's see who
The
wins.
average guy will look at that as a turn on, though. Most guys will look at that right there
You know
as a
what?
turn on.
If he was smart, he probably would, because he'd be married a long time.
Maybe.
I would run. You tell me some shit like that in our relationship, like, bitch, your stuff's gonna be out on the lawn. I don't fuck around.
Yeah, that's not very trad.
You don't like them
No,
crazy
you-
and entertaining?
Yeah,
You bring that to my table.
Murder plots against a husband are probably as trad as it gets. It's like
I
too trad.
I said ways to torture.
Oh.
That's
Not
what I
kill.
said.
There's a difference, man.
I
Yeah,
believe
that's
in
that's
Lie.
that's red
a
flag
little
right
bit
there.
worse.
She
That's
could
just
be
an
nice
entertaining
and
relationship to
it'd take
me.
forever to clue in on
You're
it.
not married, bro.
Think of it like this. You
Like,
will do
I'm
everything that
already-
just about goes without going to jail for it. So you take them to the very edge, but you never cross that edge because it messes them even more. Because if you cross that edge,
I'm
then
just
they have
talking
relief.
shit. I'm just talking shit.
I
I've
know.
never hurt nobody. Like,
Yeah, that's the difference. Tiffany's teasing someone. Apple's like, I will cut off his
she's
fingertips.
thought
Like
about
Amber,
this.
I will
She's
cut
like-
his
She's
fucking
like,
finger off.
guys, don't get too close because they might bite you. Ooh.
What?
Yikes,
the
Apple.
fuck?
What the fuck?
Vagina denta.
Who's gonna bite who? Not me.
No, I've just always
I
thought
mean, I'll
if
bite, but not like
if
that.
I ever get like movie style captured, right? And I haven't accessed one of my concealed razor blades that should be on my person, and I can't get myself
Careful.
out. If they get within biting
God, this
range,
is
I'm gonna like
cinematic.
fuck up their face for the rest of their life. Just I don't know what I watched this YouTube video that's like, it was talking about like how to not get captured, and that's why I started thinking about this. But
I thought about that since I was 8. Come on, man. Catch up.
since I was about 8.
Dude,
When
I
I
told
was
you,
8,
we're
I had a
overthinkers.
Fortune 500 company, and I was beating my own ass.
You know, you just gotta think about these things.
That's
very
funny.
different.
That's
And the best thing
I'm
is,
not
most of
gonna
the time, what
lie.
they're actually gonna do is take you. So what you have to
Oh,
do is sort
I
of
stole that
allow them.
joke from
then make them-
Earl's
Yeah.
sweatshirt. It's from
And-
the locked up A&E spoof of his show with Tyler the
Hello.
Creator. But anyways, yeah.
Flo, I just I was all worried about you streaming, and then I went and looked at it. I was like, oh, 2 people.
Oh
Good.
yeah, don't even, that's why I'm like,
Hey, fuck you.
fuck it, you know. Somebody left me a very mean YouTube comment about some shit that I can't get the whole context of the comment because this pussy ass bitch deleted it. But I don't know what kind of shit he was talking, but I was about to go hard. But yeah, you know.
Can you
do what
not go
can.
to your YouTube notifications and find it?
Well, no, because he
That
deleted
way?
it. I can only see the little preview from my notifications, dude. I checked it was from a Kiwi Farms stream. I checked all
Went way too
90
hard
comments.
into that one.
All 90 comments and all the replies and shit. And I was like, I'm going to find this motherfucker. Because it wasn't that many comments. But, yeah. Because one of my dreams is going to be to get into some shit posting argument with someone and be like, bring it on the show, bitch. But it hasn't happened yet. But
Dana does that all the time, Apple.
I will say,
Yeah, I know.
I've been hamstrung for a while because I was perma X tagged for 4 out of the 5 months we've been doing the show. But now that's actually turned off.
Well, now
It's
yeah,
now
you
a
can't.
mature tag, so
Yeah, but I can turn that off if I want to, which is baller. Before, X tag was always on. I couldn't turn it off no matter what. But
Is Rabbi gone? I haven't seen him in
I
forever.
think so.
I always see him on Discord, but like I never hear from him really.
Yeah, I know he doesn't have a Discord, but
he
Who,
last
Rabbi?
streamed on
Yeah.
DLive in 20 days.
No,
So
he's
20
on there. It's like
no,
Blue
I mean
Wizard or whatever.
He has an account, but he doesn't have like a server. That's what I meant to say. He doesn't
Oh,
have a
I
server.
gotcha. I gotcha.
Because I called into a show one time and it was just he's just like join the call and I was like, oh, this is pretty baller. Moving light.
So yeah, no.
I thought the Grapefield was his.
That's
Unless
this one,
oh
isn't
no,
it?
that's Geeky Beaner. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Oh man, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do about these voicemails, Joe. We gotta do something iconic and promotional.
I mean, I guess you could ask Tiffany to join on that if you want, but she's more creative than I am.
Oh man, that might.
If you
that
want
would
some
be-
racist shit,
that would
What
actually.
are you gonna
be
do?
fine.
You need
Well,
you
so-
need to let Apple do the whole reading thing. That was fucking amazing.
I'm
Tuesday
gonna have
night
to
as I was
figure out
reading that
who really
shit.
who's really committed to this because I don't know.
he
Yeah, Apple
always forgets about
obviously
me.
is.
No,
No,
shush.
Apple is
The one who
only
wrote
one.
it?
That's the problem. I basically want. I
So?
have 5 other female streamers, and I wanted them to all call Joe and I cucks and incels and losers and this and that for like 60 seconds or so, and then I was probably just gonna make my own graphics, but if I decided to do it again, I'd hire I'd like commission art to do the graphics too. But yeah, I think that'd be hilarious.
Okay, let me just show you. I'm gonna post in general because I'm not DMing this. This is one of the things I
She
sent
wants-
as a.
You want to do rap? That's what I think. Like,
It's not rap, okay?
what are you
I-
gonna
No,
do?
just
William
rhyme.
Shakespeare that shit.
I didn't Shakespeare. It just rhymed a bit. That's all. And we were having to listen to rap, so I was like, oh.
Oh, you do rhyme
Okay.
head with head, so that works.
I should
Mm.
have a paddle to put some sense in your head. I don't know what that's about.
Sounds
I just said I
empowering.
make it.
Fucking
up.
amazing is what it is.
It's stupid.
No, this
This
is
should be
very-
our fucking
this is-
intro, man. I'm holding
it's
on to
very
this.
Freeform.
It's fucking amazing.
You know, it's unedited, so like I like that part of it.
It's our entire
do say
podcast is
fuck
2
me a
guys
lot.
talking about the news. Why do we not want women yelling at us? It's fucking entertaining.
And then I can't remember
Wait,
what the other thing I was gonna do. I had another good idea, but I fucking forgotten it at this point. But I know I
You're talking about what she just said in general.
Yes,
That's what
I want that to be the
Apple wrote.
opening.
No.
So, like, here's the issue. I wanted to do them all at once in a Discord call, but coordinating 5 women all to do something at the same time is
That's like
proven to
trying
be
baptize a cat.
yeah, it's proven to be a lot more difficult than
It's not gonna
I had
happen.
previously anticipated.
Why
You just
can't
need
they
to
each
now-
do it?
that's-
You record
one
it.
person
Joe,
doing
yeah,
all
I
that.
can do that. I can do
And
it on my iPhone.
Well, no, that's what I'm thinking, because it would be cooler if it was like they were all having a conversation, But if they all pre-record it, I can edit it together good enough.
That's what I was saying from the beginning, but he doesn't listen to me because Flo doesn't.
Well,
appreciate
listen,
my
I'm
work.
shooting for the
And
ideal,
also,
and if I have to
the other
settle
day when we
for
were
doing
on
editing,
stream, we were just chatting away. Geeky was leaving, and so was I. And I said I was leaving first, and he's like, "Bye, Geeky," and nothing
oh
from
my
me.
God.
He's just like, "Oh yeah, if only
I
we have
was
some cool
doing
people in here."
shit.
It's like, am I nothing?
I said, so I can't remember.
You
all
saved
the
it like 10 minutes
specifics.
later after Fed brought it up. He's like, "Oh wow."
No, when you said you were
He's like,
leaving to
"Wow,
get ice
Flo."
cream, I said goodbye. I'm fairly certain.
Mhm.
So I debunked it.
He
I
was after.
debunked Richard
He
Gere.
didn't.
Yeah, I debunked that too, but no, yeah, Richard Gere
Okay.
never went to the hospital for something like that. There
Under his name, he's a celebrity. Of course, it's under
Listen.
another name. Boom, drop. You can't prove it.
there's no like, okay,
You can't disprove it.
a
Is my thing
faked
though.
United Press International item appeared on the internet. One that named Vito, it's Vito Bastone and Kiki Rodriguez of Lake City, Florida, as the accident victims. So like it was already kind of like a fake thing,
Of course, Florida.
but it's hilarious.
Touche.
You can tell this is fake because they're like, at a hushed press conference, a hospital spokesman describes what happened next. The match ignited a pocket of intestinal gas, and a flame shot out the tube, igniting Mr. Tomaszewski's hair and severely burning his face. It also set
I thought
fire
this
to
was
the
a Nadler
gerbil's
moment.
fur and whiskers, which in turn ignited a larger pocket of gas further up the intestine, propelling the rodent out like a cannonball. Now, fucking come on, dude. There's no way. But it's
Okay,
exactly
now
the
hold on
kind of
now.
shit
The
someone would
original,
believe in
the original
93.
story was it was just stuck in his ass. There was no hamster on fire. The original fucking story back in the day was he put a
Richard
hamster in
Gere?
his ass and it got stuck. Yeah,
But
Richard Gere.
this-
Oh yeah.
This
No,
is
that
like,
actually started. That actually started from another actor that was mad at him that started that. Like that wasn't even like a real thing. Like look up where that actually started.
yeah. So this
Him
that
and
what
him and
I
what's his dick were having a fight.
what I just read is like the first instance of anybody mentioning gerbils in assholes, and it was in '93.
No.
So that's
Yeah,
what
but
they're
I'm saying,
saying
like,
it's based
yeah.
off of.
It was
That's-
him and somebody else that was fighting, and they started it. Sylvester Stallone, maybe, or yeah, Sylvester Stallone was the one who started that.
That's
What did he
hilarious.
do?
On set. Yeah, he started the rumor, the gerbil rumor, because they were having a fight on the set of Rocky.
Huh.
Yeah.
I always just like heard the rumor and it was like Manson's ribs or like some of the other
Yeah.
crazy shit where you're like,
Some-
before the internet, you can't disprove it. It's just hearsay. You know, and you're like, I don't know.
Oh, okay, hold on.
that's like an old meme. The Richard Gere
Yeah.
meme.
This is like a super old meme. We're talking like late 90s, early 2000s meme.
If you can find it, send it. 'cause I
Oh,
don't know
that's
what
where
you're
the
talking
Troy
about.
McClure thing came from in The Simpsons, then, I guess. Remember
Is
when
that in The
Selma
Simpsons?
started dating Troy McClure? And they were like saying that he did something weird with fish.
Oh, yeah. This was a big thing back then. They were all like pointing fingers.
That's so funny. You start a rumor about
Oh, so
someone, and that's what you go with.
Gere and Sylvester Stallone were on the set to star in The Lords of Flatbush together. Flatbush. But the pair couldn't make nice. Stallone addressed the issue. Basically, he said that I guess he started the rumor.
It's pretty funny.
Weird.
It's hilarious.
Weird.
And then Gere's
Weird,
like,
darling.
I stopped reading the press a long time ago. Lots of crazy ththings come out about me at first, especially for the tabloids. There is an infamous Gere stuck a hamster up his bum urban myth. He even addressed it.
Hell yes.
There's, oh man, this is.
Gere claims he never had a gerbil in his butt. Stallone claims he never started the rumor. Although
I
he let
love
go to it-
that
they
had to be said.
collaborate. No one can collaborate the definitive start of the rumor nor the validity of it ever happening, and the world spins madly on.
I love that someone had to go out on the news and say, "Okay, guys, no matter what anyone says,
Oh,
I'm sorry, Mom, but I've
Joe,
never
I
put a
hate
hamster in
you.
my ass."
Yeah,
Disgusting.
imagine if that
What's
was
wrong with
like
you?
the end all be all of your career.
Dude, honestly,
God.
I would probably.
Like,
I don't
legit.
know how I would. You know, back when this happened, this was in
You
2008.
evil wench.
I would probably do the same thing that he
Evil
did.
shrew of man.
But if it was now, I would probably just be like, yeah, don't you do that? Obviously, I stick rodents up my ass. I think it would be
Right.
funny.
Very ticklish.
Just be like,
No, you have to stand
Well,
with like a straight, awkward
I
face
think-
while you make awkward eye contact.
yeah, prolonged, unbroken.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Eminem put it in a song too. I think something about gerbils
I didn't know
up assholes. Yeah, hold on, I'll find it for you.
Did you see what I wrote you in the general? My general.
It's very inappropriate of you.
He knows exactly why I said that. He knows. Oh, send that photo here. If you find that photo, send it in here.
I gotta get out of here, guys. It was nice meeting everybody.
It was good meeting you.
Easy.
Hi,
Keep your
Tiffany.
Keep your dick
Then once you
clean,
go.
motherfuckers.
Bye, Tim.
He's gone now.
I got inseminated in a Burger King bathroom just off Route 57. End quote. That's the
Let's go
article
with
headline.
So
That is Huffington Post. Huffington fucking Post has an article. I'm only posting in general. How far have they fallen from grace?
So yeah, in the song "Fack" by Eminem, in the outro, he talks about shoving gerbils up his ass. Let that little rascal nibble on my asshole. That's one of the lines.
That is, it's gotta go.
It's just like the outro. Yeah,
So, bro.
"Fack" is a pretty good song. It's a little irritating though.
All of this just makes me want to throw up in my mouth. So
What does?
just all of this.
The hamster insertion?
No, the throwing up in someone's face, the woman getting inseminated in a Burger King bathroom. I don't know how that even happens. Like,
No, I mean it
Funny.
makes sense. Like if you, it said I desperately wanted to get pregnant, so if you just do some shit on Craigslist and like Burger King is halfway in between you and the other person, I don't know. It wouldn't be my choice. I mean, like spring for $45 for a hotel room or something like that. I mean, if you're gonna raise a child, you should have some
Oh,
money.
man.
You know.
Joy Wright had wanted a baby since she was a little girl, but that can be difficult for LGBTQ people.
Oh, what a sprag.
No, what was that about degeneracy in society? What was that?
Well, why didn't she? That's so
But
weird.
there
Like, why would
oh
you
god,
have,
let me read this.
Why would you have cisgendered
Oh, God.
sex if you're, you know?
No, she didn't. But there I was outside the men's restroom
Oh.
waiting for a paper cup full of semen. I would do anything for a baby on my own, even pick up free semen at a fast food chain. End
Okay.
quote.
So they didn't fuck. That's all right. It was just.
No, she used the Helen DeGeneres fist applicator like off the Family Guy.
I work in mysterious ways, bitch.
no, no, you don't. Just explain
What's
to me
up?
what happened in that photo. Why is this woman? Why?
Well, it's called the 19th Amendment, and it pretty much explains how it should be completely reversed.
Who is that?
Agreed. Not Thor.
I don't know. I was just being funny there. I don't know. I saw it on 4chan, so I was just like, yeah, this sums up a lot going on right now.
Is that wait? I
Uh.
thought the 19th Amendment was appealed, meaning only women and men can vote.
Women voting.
Just wait until
Yeah.
the walls fall, and then like all these women will just be like left naked emotionally and psychologically, and they'll
Dude.
have no clue what to do. They'll run to us so quickly.
Well,
Like, where's our strong men? Where are they? Oh wait, we dissembled them. Yeah.
I have like daydream fantasies, and they're bad. Like I try not to because it's so easy to romanticize something like this. But I'm like, if society falls, like if they shut the electricity off, I'm turning into a fucking demon. Like I'm not gonna. I'm gonna shed. It's gonna be like a transformation. I mean, I'm not gonna
That's
do
the type of
People-
bitch
outright.
that you
people
feed
will
to the
literally
alligators.
What's up, Spez?
If you shut off electricity, people will instantly like group together and start congregating, and you'll have like revolution. Well, people aren't going to hang out in their homes, that's for sure.
No, dude. People are gonna lose their.
I
fucking
really think the
minds.
guys that go in the woods are gonna be the first to get fucking shot. Like
Well,
those guys with
Possibly.
their Bear Grylls Gerber knife from Walmart who've been waiting on this at the Waffle House for the last 2 years because they carry a pocket knife every day and they know what's up. Those are
Well,
going to be
yeah.
the first to get picked off.
Sarge,
Yeah.
what do you think about that? I'm sure you've dealt with some of those. What do you think about that?
The people that run in half cocked, yeah, they're gonna be
Well,
first
like
to
you're
go.
set up, so that's not really like something for you to consider. You know, like you.
But he knows people like that.
I just.
That's why I asked him.
I just feel like I'm going to. There's a lot of objective morality that comes along with a polite society, and like once that goes away, I'm just, it's myself, and then the people that I'm close to, and past that.
What I'm
you
trying
know.
to say is that picture, that woman will be the first one to starve to death because she's not tough enough to make it in the real fucking world.
Well, and then
Yeah.
I'll also play devil's advocate. I mean, you really can't have any other opinion if you're in like a celebrity status without losing it. I mean, you don't have to go out and take a picture like this, but
But that's the beautiful thing about it. Sarge don't give a fuck.
yeah, I mean, ideally you would just stay out of politics, but if you're marketing yourself as an actor or an actress or whatever, and this could help you do that. This is like this is like the Vito vortex that I get into, because people get upset at Vito for the shit that he posts, but people are all still talking about him. And then
People talk about everything. They have nothing better
he
to do
has
with
like
their lives.
viral tweets and stuff because he makes people so mad. And I don't think
That's his
Vito,
role,
I don't think he
yeah.
does it properly enough to embark on a venture like that. But it's, I don't hate him just for the provocative questions that he asks. I hate him because I think he's I don't hate him at all, period, but I think he's a little delusional about, like that he has,
way the world
because he
works?
doesn't have the moral high ground. That's what he tries to portray. He's like, I'm just being intellectual, or I'm just asking questions, but he shouldn't pretend like he's not contributing to negative things and like breakdowns in communication. But
Going back to the Thor girl, she's gonna be the first one to suck some guy off for food because he has no idea what to do.
Hey,
They
it's
really
trade
don't.
and barter. It is what it is.
Yeah, suddenly
saying.
tobacco and liquor have real value all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
I posted a picture on Snapchat when I thought the world was gonna end, and it was like 2 cases of red Budweiser and 2 cartons of like real shitty cigarettes, but ones that I don't mind smoking if I had to, which I did smoke all of them unfortunately. But it was like, this is my prepping done.
So the discussion last night was everybody was talking about their cryptocurrencies and whatnot like that, and I'm like, I got 6,000 2-ounce bottles of whiskey underneath the cabinet.
No, that's
Fuck your cryptocurrency. I can't it only works with somebody that could receive it, and I'm so simple that no, fuck that. I can't stick it in my pocket. I can't. It's not tangible.
Well, what
So
they
I'm keeping my tomatoes. Fuck your crypto.
the way that they fucked up crypto is actually really interesting because the idea was that it's like decentralized, so you could go and send it and receive it from anywhere to anybody anonymously, even if you wanted to. But what they did was they created Coinbase, which is extremely easy to use and more geared toward investors. So they made crypto into more of an investment thing than like a stable currency. And they got everybody used to making it real easy, and Coinbase bought up all the exchanges. So now to find a crypto exchange, it takes considerable more effort than it used to. So they didn't have to like ban crypto or anything. They just made it real easy for everybody. Everybody started to do it a certain way. And then, one thing that I've known or learned since being on the internet more is that people do not want to change their habits if it's like more than 1 or 2 clicks. So to get somebody from like logging into Coinbase, buying or transferring crypto, and then being done with it to, making a hard wallet and copying it into multiple places and keeping it secure and, understanding all the technology around it. It's a huge gap that, they didn't have to, because it would be hard to ban, but they didn't have to ban it.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be something that it never was. You know what I
You're
mean?
still not
It
going to
was
walk
changed
out in the
to-
boonies and exchange it. So when it comes down to the nut cutting, you're fucked.
Here's the one thing is it's pretty hard for somebody to steal your crypto unless you're just, really bad at security. But somebody could rob all your whiskey.
Not without eating lead first.
Well, I mean that's the it would be probably
Yeah, but you're not
easier
comparing
to-
apples to apples.
I'm just saying, like,
Excuse you?
it's nearly impossible
You know
for
what I
you to
meant.
lose your
I know.
your cryptocurrency. I mean, and then the thing is, if cryptocurrencies are like not available, there's something way worse going on. That, in which case, it's always going to be better to have some sort of physical currency that has intrinsic value. Like, because paper dollars will be worthless too. Even like gold
Yeah,
bars. What
just
are you gonna do
goods.
with
Goods
gold
in
bars?
general.
I cashed my stimulus check and went and bought me 3 new guns.
That's a good
I
idea.
mean, it's a tradable material. I don't need this many guns, but I still stockpile.
Ammo, bro. Ammo, if anything, if there's any indication, it's right now that people should have been reloading their own ammo for a while because you can't buy primers, you can't buy 9mm shells, you can't buy powder, you can't buy all kinds of shit. Bullets are even hard
Okay.
to find. Like just
So
a
let me
bullet
ask,
part.
what would you consider the all-around use-all gun caliber?
If I had to pick one, honestly, probably 22. I don't know though. It's a tough one.
You're
because-
right, but it needs to be in the Magnum form.
Yeah, and then also like you want to have a barrel long enough to take advantage of that. But if there were more, firearms centered around 9mm, then maybe 9mm. If not that, then fucking 308 probably. Like if you had to pick like
If
a
you,
rifle
if you
round.
collect older guns, the 357 comes in pistol and in rifle form.
Oh, that's a good one too. 357 isn't bad. I think the only reason really for 22 is that it's light. But other than that,
And
yeah.
availability, it's usually yeah.
You dumb cunt. Sorry, that was not feel.
Cause I don't. To be honest, you can 1,522 rounds weighs about the same as what like 100 9mm rounds, and that's just way more game that you could kill for food. Just various things like that. I mean, if we're going straight
you're right on that.
practicality. If you want to
I
go
mean-
self-defense though, yeah, there's 357 hollow points. There's not much that can beat that sort of thing.
That Magnum will work. That's why I said it was an all-purpose caliber. It'll kill a deer. It'll kill a human. It'll kill a
I
squirrel.
mean, I'll take 22 long rifle because you can do a squirrel and a deer, but 22 Magnum, you can do everything.
Exactly.
You can do defense, you can do deer, you can do a squirrel ish. I mean, you're fucking stretching it at that point. But I mean, but 22 mag, you have all the benefits of, you can have 500 rounds and it won't weigh that much. But, a handgun has 30 rounds. With the Keltec PMR 30 holds 25, 30 rounds in that grip, which is insane. And it's really meant for a rifle. It's a very good dual purpose.
What are
I was
some
looking at that.
What are some good firearms chambered in that 22 Magnum?
Keltec. This type of Keltec 22 mag.
I got a Remington.
I've shot
And
a
a
22 Magnum
Ooh,
handgun
Ruger.
before. I can't remember. I don't believe
It
was
shoots
a
fireballs.
revolver.
It's an added bonus.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I actually took a video of it and I like went through the frames and found the one. So let's see. They make a 1022 in that round, which is nice.
I got one.
In 22 Magnum.
No, it's a 410 shotgun and 22 Magnum survival rifle.
Oh, but it's like based off the.
That's pretty cool.
1022.
Over and under breakdown. Yeah, fits in a backpack.
Oh, I got it.
Huh. Yeah, those are pretty baller. They have ones that fit into the stock, like the barrel and the receiver fits into a stock. That's kind of cool.
This one I got's made by Springfield Armory, and they don't make them no more. So when I got a chance to get it, I picked it up for $200.
Speaking of gun companies, I got the last 3 Walmarts I went to. All they had was no ammo, of course. They had birdshot, and they had like a couple of very expensive, like 270, 308, like 50 a box for 20 rounds kind of thing. Like insanely expensive. Everything, all the normal stuff was sold out, right? But they did have Savage. They had a couple Savage bolt actions. Like, you gotta give it to Savage with that Walmart contract that they have managed to keep up with the demand. And so, like, there's no telling how many rifles Savage has sold, because you can go to Walmart and get them even right now.
I don't trust anything that comes from Walmart. Okay,
Well,
I expect
Savage
it to be
isn't a
poor
bad
quality, and it
brand.
often
I mean,
is.
You're just like.
Well,
honestly,
Savage is the same quality whether you bought it at a gun shop or Walmart. Like a Savage 308
Yeah,
bolt
they
action
sell-
for $300 to $400 is a basic. The
They sell-
Ruger American's better, but Savage is still a starting point.
They sell fucking Remington 700s at Walmart.
In stock right now.
That I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't like tease myself like that, bro. Honestly, every now and again, I'll stop at this one gun shop that I really like, because they usually have like different stuff. They've had a Draco, the little short AK-47. They've had a DP-12, which is just a badass fucking gun. Like, if I had fuck you money, I'd definitely buy one of those. They've had they had like an AR pistol there last time, I think. I don't know what DP stands for, but I like to pretend it stands for double penetration. But my god, it just looks so good. And bullpup shotguns are cool, even if they're shitty. You ever seen one of those, Sergeant? A DP-12?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fucking sick.
I have a problem with any stock or any frame that's lightweight, because that increases the kick. I picked up an old school Pump 12 for $100 at the pawn shop,
Get the
and
fuck
I
out
could
of
club
here.
a man to death with the gun, even without bullets. It's heavy.
No.
What let me guess. Was it a Mossberg?
No, this one's actually In fact, it's Chinese made. It's H&R.
H&Rs.
Well, what? I like H&Rs.
I don't care. I bought it for a nice low price and shot a couple of rounds through it, and I like it.
I like them
Fuck
for what
it.
they are. You know what I mean?
They sell pistol grip AR stocks for them. I mean, that's all you really need.
I don't need it. I'll just pick up the AR.
Well, I just mean like I prefer a pistol grip with a shotgun for sure.
Let's see, I picked up one with a pistol grip, and since it was synthetic, it was ultra lightweight. Just like,
Yeah,
nope.
that will kind of fuck up the harmonics, but I don't know. I want to get a fucking Mossberg 500M. It's the magazine fed pump shotgun. The fucking magazines are like the 6-rounder. They're like $100, and then
Yeah.
and then the 12 rounds are like $200. My God. I didn't.
Yeah,
know-
but look at what's the importer. Shit. It's the normal importer for guns. They came out with their own shotgun.
Where did they import from?
It's initials. Hang on, I'll find it. Usually, I know you can get those for a lot cheaper. Hang on.
Sometimes it'll surprise you what you can get just hanging around your local pawn shops. I had a guy go in the other day, and they offered him 300 for 2 guns, a bolt action 308, a pump action 12. And I was like, if you'll meet me outside, I'll give you 320K. And we just did it that way.
The pawn shop didn't get pissed off. I guess they didn't want it. So.
It didn't matter to them.
Why?
I mean, I
How?
guess if you know them like that, but I've done that before in like various different shops and things.
Gun shows. That is
Well,
where you do it at gun shows, dude. I've gotten more in the parking lot at gun shows than I have inside the fucking place.
I picked up a Taurus Judge 45 410 for 200.
That's fucking
That is so
ridiculous.
Even before all this, it's
That
still
gun's
pretty
like
so cheap.
arguably a fucking meme gun, but still, they're like $600.
Yeah, that's about a 600 normal. And if you put the Home Defender 410 shells in it, it's not a meme. That's a bad motherfucker.
Oh
Yeah, it
god,
still
there's
works.
so many guns I want, bro. It's just upsetting. I'm just hoping maybe I can like find a cache of a bunch of guns somewhere in the apocalypse or something like that.
Yeah, I think everyone does with
I'm
that
not
one.
gonna be able to afford like
Eh.
as soon as I was on track to start buying like a gun a year, the fucking pandemic hits, and that fucked that up. It's not so much that like let's
Fun
see.
stuff.
What is the
I
Ruger?
did it. I finally set up my Trovo. Yay!
Oh, so
Sega 12. Fuck, that's what I'm thinking about. Jesus, I've been
oh,
looking
yeah,
this whole
the
time.
Russian shit. It looks
Yeah,
like
but you can
AK.
get them so much cheaper than the fucking 590M or it's insane.
No way. Those things are like $1,000.
For the I'm saying the magazines.
Oh well, yeah, because they probably have like surplus.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm
a
saying
good-
like
that's a
when
good
you
point.
look at a gun plus 8 mags at a minimum, you're gonna come out better with the spas.
So I actually recommended.
I'm sorry, the Sega, not the spas.
I recommended that Dick Masterson buy this gun on Twitter on his old Twitter account, and he did buy this gun, and he never gave me credit for recommending it. I'm just a little salty about that, but it's cool. But I want one of these.
You do
so
realize
bad.
that you probably pointed him in the direction to do research, right? Like Jim bought the same gun that everyone told him to buy, but I'm sure he did research on this.
Well, yeah, I know he like looked into it, but I don't think he would have thought of it. Well, because I looked into it. I've researched the shit out of this. This is like the best factory rifle you're gonna get for if you want like something stupid. But yeah, I would totally buy one of these. They're fucking. It's got like every feature you could want in a rifle. and you could probably shoot. I mean, I think you can adjust the MOA for like mile-long shots. I don't know that it would do that, with any kind of ease, but it has that amount of scope adjustment and the stock folds, so it's compact.
So besides for the immediate chubby of owning a 50 cal, there's no reason for me to have one here because the shots are so short.
Yeah, I feel you. This is a 308 version of this gun.
How much is that?
I think they're only like $800. Well, I mean, I don't know what they are now, but back in the day. Let's see here.
That is a bolt action mag-fed 308. That's what, 1 MOA?
Hold on, I gotta look. It does.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not nice. I mean, it is nice, but.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, I'm talking about the first picture.
The 6mm Creedmoor is 2,300, so the 308 is 1,200. But still, $1,200, bro.
Doesn't it look real close to the Sig Cross?
Yeah, I mean it's got a lot.
No.
What I feel like they did.
Didn't Sig Cross have inherent design problems that came out after the fact that they had to do massive recalls on?
So, redneck base gun collection, 30-30, 30-06, 7 mag, 243, and a 270.
I've thought many a time about buying a 243 rifle just because they're not too expensive. Oh,
Yeah, they had
sold out.
Sharp.
They had 243 long after everything else sold out. You nothing but hunting rounds for a reason.
But
I mean,
what Ruger did with this rifle is they took like a bunch of cool features from all kinds of different rifles and then basically found a way to factory produce the bolt, because that's like going to be the major downfall of this rifle, is that they're just making these bolts on an assembly line and then putting them together and just making sure they work. They're not going to have like that attention to detail that you would normally expect from a rifle like that. So it's 20 MOA. And they weigh like 10 pounds. Super light.
I think $1,000 AR is gonna outshoot most people. You know what I mean?
AR-10. I mean,
any of them. The AR-15. I mean, a regular AR-15 is gonna outshoot you at 3/4 of a mile. It's gonna outshoot you at 300 yards.
no, this is definitely
You
like
know?
a
Technically,
toy.
all I need is about 300.
This is more like
Yeah, I mean,
this is probably a pretty fragile rifle. So it's not. It's just like a purely selfish thing, like for target shooting. Like I want to see if I can shoot a deer 1,000 yards away or something like that.
aim for a water jug.
A fucking hog on a different mountain or something like that.
For what? So you can go spend a day to go get it?
Yeah, have fun.
Well, I mean,
The hell?
I never considered it that, but it would be more like a target shooting thing. You know, like I wouldn't
Whatever.
necessarily.
Sorry, I'm very invested in this texting conversation, and I'm sometimes saying words aloud that I'm writing. I don't mean it.
Your autism got activated a little bit.
No, it's not. I'm not
minute ago, you
autistic
were-
at all. I was
I
just
think-
annoyed.
Yeah, you were mad at your computer. We're talking, all of a sudden you just hear, and then like 30 seconds later you'd be like, I'm like, you might want to mute. You might want to mute that shit. You're gonna turn on speds too much. Jesus, calm down over there. You're gonna fucking
Damn, you
slide
got her
it through
to
that
snort,
fucking
bro.
monitor.
Whoa, guys! I'm trying to jerk off here, and then you start talking about me.
I saw. So you're talking
Apparently,
shit about
Apple
my.
mad at Trovo is the same noises as masturbating Apple, so it's fucking interesting.
You talk shit about my Instagram, but I saw something hilarious on one of the hood
Oh.
pages that I follow. Some girl forgot to unmute her Zoom call or whatever I'm assuming it was like college, and she's just like, "Oh fuck!" And then you just hear like her having sex like vigorously, and then she just cuts off, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Who moans like that?" It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I was thinking statistically that's gonna fucking happen. And you know what? There's even an argument that you could make that the other people are the ones in the wrong for not just muting her right away. Like, you fucking know.
No, fuck that. Nope.
No, and Jeffrey Toobin too. But I probably hate his opinions on things, but if you see Jeffrey Toobin with his cock out, just end the call. Like, why you gotta stick around, you know? It could be you. It could be you. That's all I'm saying.
And so, I mean, who gives a fuck?
It's
If
like
I was
a
slinging dick on
professional-
Instagram, it'd be hilarious.
Professional courtesy, you know.
You
If
do
this is a
that
workplace
already,
call,
though.
right?
No. You do that already, Joe. There's nothing professional left. Like, we've seen it all.
Joe is, that's what we're gonna call you, Tro. Short for trans Joe. Confirmed trans.
He just wants you. He's just, I have you, and he's just like, yo, come to me, please.
Why do those nice South Asian men hate Greta Thunberg so much? The fucking Paris Climate Accord was
she's a liar.
so beneficial to
hypocrite.
India. It's fucking stupid.
Dude, I love that article so much.
Like, they're dumb for that. They should love Greta Thunberg.
You guys saw the tweets that she sent out, right?
Okay, so what got deleted? I couldn't find that.
She essentially like tweeted her handler's plans. Like, hey, here's what you should be tweeting out. Like the stuff you're not supposed to show that like all of Hollywood gets. Like, hey, and link it to this link. And then, oh, here's an article from CNN. Like, you should tweet out this one too. And like, she posted all that. So essentially, she posted all the fake bullshittery behind all of them that we all know that they have. So,
dude,
so it was like a page like with links and what to say and how to say it and everything.
I see it referenced. I just haven't seen it as a. So I mean, okay, I'm not asking for a link, but when you read it, did you think it was legitimate or do you think it was bullshit?
It
Like
was
it actually
like,
came
it
from
was
her
like,
account,
hey,
right?
It was like, hey, Greta, like, here's all this. It was like printed out, I think. Or not printed out, but like, it was like a whole page and it had like links and it was all like structured, like with bullet points and everything. Like, emphasize on this, do this, talk about this. If you're not sure what to talk about within this issue, like, you know, send this link.
Yeah,
You know,
see,
so I mean,
that's
this
why
is
I was
what
like,
they all do.
The Viking lady,
Yeah.
she probably gets bullet points like that, and she gets, you know, brownie points if she does it. David Hogg.
Yo, we're
is
almost the
trending
same
for being
size.
a
What?
cock. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, you fucked up now, Joe. I'm gonna zoom in on that shit, and I'm gonna find your fingerprints, and I'm gonna frame you for a fucking crime. How do you feel about that?
You're a pussy if you do
Hey,
that.
go ahead, dude. They're fucking registered in the fucking system anyways.
Big ass hand, you fucking. What is that? I don't even. That's not even a name brand tape, bro. Fucking white tape.
Fuck
Are
yeah,
you,
it
like-
is.
What is that? What is that? Hold on. Is that Makita? I know they make red shit sometimes. Porter and Cable.
Well, I don't know.
Fuck. What
I
is
got
that?
an
Getting
inch
a
on you, buddy.
big old hand, guys. Well, it's not big at all, but I feel good.
It's
compared
enough,
to
damn
yours.
it.
Well, like,
I'm pretty sure Joe has the same hand size as I do because I can't see the top of his middle finger. So
Yeah, I actually have long middle fingers. I don't know why.
You
This is
give my
fucking
middle
original.
finger an erection.
but look at that. Look at my hand. Look
yeah,
at how
you're
big my hand
yeah,
is.
you're definitely half an inch smaller penis size than Joe. Just gonna say that right there.
So it's still bigger than yours.
You know
I
what?
don't know-
I'm
I don't see
even
what
more
you can say.
disappointed in you. You couldn't just memorize what the hash marks mean. You had to write that shit down. What the
Okay,
fuck?
now hang on
What
now.
kind of degenerate
How long
shit
have you
I
had
found
that?
myself in?
A woman that doesn't do construction. Hold up.
Well,
Hold up.
it's
I
not a
promise
tape.
you, this is not common knowledge. Hey, let's see if Juan's awake.
I mean, I'm fucking shit at math. Dude, don't. The woman that's in my house right now definitely doesn't know the increments of a minute. Definitely not.
Never mind.
You're such an asshole. Do you know what this hash is?
No, because I was like,
That's
hey,
5/16. Tell him
What's this one
5/16.
mean?
I was like, are you awake? And she was like, oh. I was like, okay, look at this tape measure. She's like, no, go away. Damn
That's when
it.
you go buy them the tape measure for dummies that's got all the little numbers written down by the
That's what
hash
I'm
mark.
saying. Like, if you have that, just
We used to
fucking
have
throw it
those at the
away
plant.
and get yourself a grown-up tape measure. What brand of tape
Well-
measure is that, Joe? That red. I have it in my brain, but I can't think of what it is.
Camelon.
But hey, you gotta give me credit. I would have a good sized cock. Like,
Never even heard of it.
I mean, you got like 2
average-
inches on the entire continent of Asia.
yes.
But see, like when I used to work at a plant, like our tape measures that we had for the new guys, it said it on like one side, on the top it just had like 8, 16, 30 seconds, and on the bottom, on the 1 inch it would say like quarters, and on the 2 inch it would have eighths, and then down and down. That way you could look at it. Like, I get it. What is thumb to pinky?
She sure loves the gamer words, doesn't he? Yikes. Thumb to pinky is probably the same thing.
No, it's not.
I have
It's
not.
not.
You know what's funny is I haven't thought to measure my cock, and just to see if it
Ever?
I
works.
legitimately have
Well,
not
no,
done it since I was a
not
kid.
recently. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh, if it's thumb to pinky, I got 7.5, man.
I did it
I got-
5
Actually-
seconds ago.
Are
Yeah, we all did it.
Wait, no, it would actually be 8 inches. Dang.
We
I'm
all
just
did
trying
it.
to
Yeah.
figure- No
Yeah,
way.
I'm going with hers. I gained
Oh.
a whole inch. I
There's
gotta go tell my
fucking
girl I
way.
gained an inch.
Unless you mean like, is it? Yeah, it's just stretched out. It's 8 inches. If not, then
No.
it's 4.
Like, I can just do that with my
Really?
hand and put it where my cock goes and tell you that that's probably not the way that works.
Why are you hard right now is the better question.
No, I mean, like, I'm simulating my penis with my hand. Like, I'm not
Okay, well,
actually
back to
hard, I'm just,
measuring.
like, you just look at
Go
it.
back to measuring.
You just
For
kinda
every
like-
35 pounds the man is overweight, he loses an inch in 5.
Well, that's just, geometry, I think.
But it's got to be,
That's mathematics for you right there.
yeah, but like if your first 35 pounds, you're not going to have a, huge pubic area. But when you're the difference to 500 to 535, I mean, like when you get to 700, yes, you have negative dick, but when you get to 800, you still have negative dick, right? I don't know. Let's go find Ethan and measure that shit. I got questions.
I'm just happy, like, I got a good size anyhow, so it doesn't matter. Like I said, unless it's like flat, then it's a really tiny distance. And it would be like not even 4.
Well, hold up. I gotta know, how do you measure the limp dick?
Yeah, how do you?
Hold up.
excuse me.
No.
No, I'm doing it right now. I gotta figure out what on me measures the same as right now.
Probably, like, I'm gonna go with, like, maybe
Your ring finger.
Ring finger, exactly, yeah, see.
I'm a 16th off on my ring finger. On my left
So,
hand, on
do
my
you-
right hand.
Joe, do you know...
Oh, yeah, my right hand's perfect. Right hand ring finger. There you go.
Joe,
Your
do
right
you know,
hand is your.
You know one
Limp
step
dick.
too far?
Right hand ring finger.
Oh,
What?
mine's still bigger than 6 inches though. Not a grower or shower very much apparently.
A 16 finger, that's a little freaky.
Dang, I gotta go
Wait, a
take a leak.
6 inch. What?
Jesus. It's a huge finger. Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I
to
like how,
start
like, what time is it? It's 10:14 at night, and I'm measuring a limp dick. And then if my neighbors look through a window, they're gonna see me measuring my dick and then measuring my fingers. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is he doing over there?"
Do you guys?
He's like,
do
"I
you
got
guys
podcast
watch,
questions."
Do you guys watch Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Do you remember the one where like the guy is in a cabin with the other guy, and he's trying to get a confession out of him, but essentially he was like a dating coach, and so the guy was talking to him like just in his head, and the lady thought that he was talking to the voices in his head, and she was also crazy, and they had like a suicide pact later. But that's what that reminds me of.
Alright. Okay. Don't know how that's related.
I
It's
can't
like
remember
it's
either.
it's one of
I was
mine.
like, oh shit, I'm gonna explain this and then forget what the fuck why I said it. But
It's difficult to measure.
yeah, that's what they must be feeling like. They're like, there's some insane person that's looking at you, measuring your flaccid cock in your fingers, and they're like, oh, this guy, he knows what's up. I exactly understand. That's what you should be afraid of.
Okay, but going back to
really
earlier,
gets
like,
me.
I've not measured myself in my adult life. I just haven't. Like, you know it when you're younger, and then, like, you just don't do it as an adult. I
I'll be
had
right.
not done it until my girl asked me. She was like, how big are you? I was like, I don't actually know. So, I mean, like, this was literally, at one point, we had the tape measure in the bedroom. Because she was like, I gotta know these things. And you're like, well, I don't know. You can't upgrade me if you don't like the number.
It's true. You really can't. Unlike you, I just have I mean, I do have a tape measure, but it's downstairs, and I have my ruler right here, so I was like, why would I go downstairs and get that when I have a ruler right here? Like, don't make me go down the stairs. 3.
I'm gonna duck out, boys and girls. Thanks
Yeah,
for having me.
Wait. There's more than one girl in this chat? Is it Flo?
Well, to former girl, if may.
You got the snip?
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait, did Tiffany get the snip?
No.
What?
Oh,
He said
Apple.
boys and girls.
We have the same fucking keyboard, I think. That's pretty cool.
I don't know. Is it a Maclay
A what?
or Mac Ally or whatever?
It's good talking to you, Spaz.
Oh no, it's a Dell keyboard.
Yeah, guys. I'll talk to you soon. You guys have a good
Bye.
night.
Spez, you're
Spez.
always a pleasure, dude. Never stop coming. Don't disappear like CP or 404 gamer, like all these cool people.
Yeah, what
just-
happened to 404, man?
I don't know,
You think
dude.
he's in jail?
I've
You
tried
think the
reaching out to
Muzzies
his
got
friend
him?
and
Dude,
nothing.
maybe they did.
He was complaining about his neighbors, like, threatening him or something like that. And then, like, 2 weeks later, we stopped hearing from him.
Well, and then also he was in like, I don't know if he was like what the situation was, but I think he was like divorcing his wife and trying to get custody of his kid. I don't know. So he had a lot going on, but yeah, he got like IRL deplatformed. He got fired from a job for some shit. So I can't imagine
wow.
there's much that would keep him off the internet, you know. But yeah.
Maybe he'll be back. So, no, I'm not going anywhere. But I'll definitely be on this tomorrow and this weekend. So,
Good shit, man.
I look
Okay,
forward
yeah,
to
yeah.
chatting with you guys. You guys take care.
You too.
They did.
Bye.
When I don't have it anymore. I used to have a thing with office gear, like when I used to like have a desk job. So like I used to have like all stainless steel everything. So I had like a stainless steel like the learning stick that Apple has. I like ordered them. It was like stainless steel and like the pin that matched and like the little scissors that matched and all that. But like everyone has a Fiskars ruler in their house the first 20 years of their life. I'm convinced of it.
I can't remember what dude, my ruler was old as shit.
Yeah, like.
No, I don't remember.
But when you turn an adult, you don't buy them. You know what I mean? Like this generation doesn't have them in our house. Like my dad did, his grandfather did. You know what I mean? But I don't have that stuff in my house. I have tape measures. I have like construction tools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
what is
generation
that
thing, I
yeah,
guess.
Guys, I'm talented, you know. If I was a dude, I'd have a really big one. But I'm thinking,
dude, it's bullshit. There's no
it's
way.
too big.
No, yeah, there's no way.
No, it's not because no middle finger to wrist.
Maybe.
On me, it's the bottom of my wrist is dead even.
Oh, well, there you go.
I
Now, of course,
say,
I don't know which hand though. I don't know. It's because
oh,
Yeah.
oh, I love that. She's so killer. I love it.
Listen, I'm not gonna reveal my dick size because you guys probably wouldn't believe me, and it's
We already know it.
nothing to
Chill.
be proud of.
Well, Sarge doesn't know, but we know it. You said it off air.
Sarge don't give a fuck, so just I'm gonna point that out.
Yeah, and why? And you shouldn't. All you weirdos with your
I'm just
your
sitting here
rulers.
quietly.
Gee.
Oh, I'm gonna post. I know. Okay.
So speaking of measuring things, in your job flow, do you know off the top of your head how long your boot is?
How long my boot is?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Should I? Why should I know that?
No, well, like in my other job, like
Oh,
you would
'cause you,
have to like walk stuff off. Yeah,
I
you
get
would walk it off. So like off the top of your head, you could say like boot to heel. What do
Fuck.
you measure?
That's
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
idea.
So
I usually
you
just
know, if you
assume
know,
it's like 12 inches, but it's probably closer to like 14.
Yeah, I wear a size 12 boot, but the sole is a little bit larger than that. So roughly, you still, counting your
It's
steps,
a
but
big boot.
just round your boot.
It's a big boot.
yeah, because the size 10 shoe is 12, 12 inches, I think. Because my boots are 13 on the outside at 11 to 11 and a half, depending on the fucking boot.
Yo, should I paint those cabinets? I'm thinking about painting them black
Yes.
and getting like some modern
No.
hardware for them.
Don't paint them black. Paint them gray.
Not with that laminate
gray.
shit.
Also, not a bad idea.
Yeah. The light gray would look a lot better. Change the lighting in your home. Just saying. Like the color, make it, instead of having a warm color in the kitchen, make it a cool color for the lighting. And if you go to the lighting store, they'll know what that means. So.
Gosh, don't even fucking start with me about light bulbs. I know about light bulbs. I know all kinds of light frequency. I used to be a fucking compact fluorescent cuck who used to think that CFLs were the way to go. And then when I found out how wrong I was about that shit, I educated myself properly.
You mean when you went to LED daylights like a fucking proper gentleman?
Well, no, even incandescent. Fuck it. Pay for the power, dude. Like, CFLs just suck. They're bad in many ways. And the light is probably not a good wavelength for you to have.
Yeah, at 5 inches cry because you're like, oh, I'm almost too small to be made fun of, but I'm also
never
not big
mind.
enough to make fun.
I thought you were like, no, it's too much. It makes me cry. And I'm like, oh god. You're gonna meet a basketball player who's gonna murder you.
Oh.
I've already met a basketball player, and I don't
Where's-
ever want to go down that route again.
Okay, I'm gonna post a picture of Frank
No.
Castle, and I'm gonna say this is what I
8
really
inch.
look like. Cause she likes fat dudes, I guess.
He does. Dad bods. Look for dad bods.
Where is
Dad
the
bods you
picture
can
of
find.
Frank Castle with that fucking monkey shirt on?
Dude, I've had so much enjoyment from Frank Hassel on YouTube or just his videos in general. You know what I mean? I've not watched any of his videos and not laughed so hard I almost cried.
Yeah, he's got some real bangers. It sucks his channel got deleted because I didn't really archive near enough.
Well, he's on the website with what's his name?
Gumroad, but it's behind a paywall. Which, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
really
but
mind.
it's like $5.
I don't mind
Oh
paying
my!
for it,
Look
but
at this
it's
guy.
like
He's doing a sexy photo. Oh nice.
fire tag.
What the fuck?
Alright, I think I
Why
posted
He's got a
you-
good tummy.
Twitter.
Why? Why, Joe? Why?
I mean,
No. No.
oh, that guy. Oh, I thought you were talking about General.
No.
I
That
like
why?
how there's a bottle of lotion next to his bed. He's like, I know what's up.
Oh, Joe, you remember that picture I posted and I was like, is this you? That's a good one here.
No.
Now, no, I'll say this. The only other thing that would be is Aqua de Gaia Men Cologne. I'll show you what it looks like. Because I used to have it.
Hmm.
It's Giorgio Armani Cologne.
Oh no, honey, no.
It smells good.
Yum.
And just for the record, I would like to point out that it is sad that I can look at someone's top of a bottle and say, I know what cologne that is.
I've not really been into the fragrances ever too much. Ow, you cat, bro, get out of here. Stop it. Man, where the
See, and he's you were
maybe
the one
this.
that's like, oh, we don't have a cat, and now you're like, oh, and then after that, he's like, who's the cat? Where'd the cat come from? And then he's like,
Listen,
oh, and then there's this kitten, and then now he's
both-
like, oh, cat.
both of these
So-
cats chose me. I didn't want these motherfuckers. The one cat jumped into my car, and I was like, all right, well, fuck. It's gonna be cold tonight. I guess you can come stay with me. The other cat was born underneath my house, and I just, you know, I didn't really have a good opportunity to grab them, so I just grabbed them. I got 2 out of the 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Man, 8
And
minutes.
That's
he
what
can
she
play
said.
Rock Pop.
Heyo!
All right,
Oh,
Southern Dingo. Jeez. Maybe this.
I haven't listened to him in a while.
Well, oh, did you see what happened? Oh God.
I gotta get
he's-
off in a couple
he's
minutes, though.
banned
But what
from
happened?
Killstream.
But they took the other Australian back. Well, it's probably because they were not on D
Southern-
Live anymore.
Southern Dingo's not Australian. It's from Louisiana.
No, but I'm saying, but they took Rand back, so
Well, yeah,
Rand is
not on
more
D-Live.
extreme than Dingo. So what did Dingo do?
He pissed Ethan off. He
As
was like,
always.
yeah, he. Who can even say? Just there's a video on BitChute called Dingo Dismissed. If you wanna watch the whole thing, it's funny though. It's good. I like any kind of drama I can fucking slurp out of this horrible internet.
Yeah, I don't get that much.
But yeah, Southern Dingo is kind of a weirdo. He one time he like what's the word? He
Okay, hold
he
up. Are you talking
ridiculed
about
me.
Syrian girl?
no.
Well, who was the debate? Who was Laura Loomer? That he didn't know who she was. He heard her talking. He jumped in on the call and went the fuck off. You remember that? It wasn't Syrian girl. I really think it was Laura Loomer. That she was talking about pro-Israel, and he got on and he fucking lit that pour up like no tomorrow. And they were like, Dingo, stop it. Because he was saying all the words that you can't say. And he was like, fucking fire up those ovens, and you're going in it first, you fucking slut. And they were like, you can't say that.
can't
And he was like,
remember.
fuck her. Yeah, dude, he's going off.
How tall is this dude? Just wondering.
6'2", 6'3", he's tall as fuck.
Aw. 6'5" is tall, man. Okay, 6'2", average.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm 6'2", and that's not tall as fuck.
Yeah.
I think Hyde's taller, isn't he?
It might be.
Maybe not. I know I know when they're in the
Oh my
the
gosh.
Jeep that they're pretty similar. They're both at the fucking roof.
Fucking asshole. Just come up here then, I guess. God.
Yeah, they just want love.
Isn't that what
Whatever
every
they
guy
want.
wants to say to a pussy? Alright, come on. Come
You
on,
don't
do
have
your
to, like,
thing.
claw your way up my leg. That's just unnecessary.
Apparently, we do, because you don't pay attention to us.
Jesus. That had an unintended effect on me.
He's 1.93 meters tall.
Why did you blur out the mouse's face?
I don't
What is going on with your arm? Is that if that's really you? I have questions about what the fuck's going on with your arm.
Ow, fuck. No. Why is there a mouse on
You
his head?
know,
No, that's me
you
in the
could've
red
just-
shirt that says $1 Million Extreme on it.
dude, you could have just took that photo and said, "Oh, here's a photo of Sam Hyde," and not said it was you, and you'd have been fine.
No,
Just saying.
I'm
yeah,
not
the
saying
problem
I'm
is now
Sam
that
Hyde.
photo's findable.
No, I'm the guy in the red shirt that says MDE. You guys you keep up, please.
Yeah, bullshit.
We're not that stupid. Come on, we're not SGWs. Right, Sarge?
Ow.
Back me up on this one.
Why don't you just call me that?
Sarge still don't
Alright,
give
so
a fuck.
the
bro.
joke is that's fucking Frank Hassel in that picture. And I posted a picture of Frank Hassel and I said, this is what I look like in real life. But anyways, I have a long history of making people, well, women, think that I'm... Oh, there's another one. Ow!
Paul?
Dude, this cat... No. Oh, Kiwi Farms called me a manlet, so that's how you know I'm tall.
Dude, they call anyone under 7 foot a manlet. Fuck them. Well, I give zero fucks about that fucking side.
This cat, bro. Alright.
Mm.
Alright, I'm trying
Who is the guy that's censored?
I have no fucking idea.
Woman. What? I just.
It's a guy with hairy fucking shoulders. Holy fuck, look at his right shoulder. That is insane. He has hair on his shoulder coming out. It's like his armpit rejected it, so it grew on top.
I
You know,
was,
Excuse the
Yeah,
fuck
just
out of
like
me.
I fucking... Yeah, he's got a hairy ass chest.
This is the scariest part about Joe. You can send him a photo that's somewhat grainy and some things you can't see, and
Dude,
he just knows with exact precision what it is and where it came from and
We
what
were
it is.
talking-
Just like he knows everything.
he grabbed this
What does the
photo.
pull
He
out?
grabbed this photo off Twitter of somebody that we know, and he's like, "Yeah, he drives like an '05 through '07 Saturn Ion with the SL trim edition. Most likely, like, he shouldn't post things like that because people might figure it out." It's like, Joe, nobody is that fucking autistic that they give a shit what kind of car they drive and that they would be able to pinpoint it to that type of accuracy. Except
Okay.
you.
But I know cars. I know a lot of fucking cars because of things.
You
So at the
knew
end of the
what
day,
movie was in that photo of my book library. You're like, "Oh my gosh, is that Fairytopia?" And I was like, I tried to looking at the photo and zooming in and everything. I was like, how the fuck did he know? Like, you can't even read that in that
because
photo.
I know that book. Because I know that fucking book. That's why.
Mm-hmm. He's just too good.
What was the book? All Dicks No Chicks Volume 2?
No, I can send you the photo.
Yeah, I'm pulling it off Google right now. It was the big one. It wasn't like the smaller books. It was like the novel.
Oh,
or
that's
like
so
the
funny.
big
The fucking
graphic art.
the fucking picture that I posted with those people eating out. It's a post from Poll, and it said they humiliate and demoralize their population while getting paid and treated like celebrities. No other country is on this level. Americans are the most cucked country to exist. If some J-dweebs can do that, then imagine what actual humans can do. And then the first reply was said, if I was a dude and I looked like this, I'd kill myself, not gonna lie.
Okay, so you see the photo I sent you, right? Sarge already has this photo. But, like, if you see that purple chest and you see right next to it, there's a book that says always read, and you can clearly see that in the photo. Then you see, like, a Bratz, and then you see something above it, and you can't really read it. You try zooming in, you still can't read it well. You're like, I wonder what that is, huh? And you can't read it because it's so blurry. And here's Joey's like, Radom, I know exactly what that is. And I'm like,
What fucking book
how
is
the
it?
fudge? It's Fairytopia. It's a Barbie.
Joe
it's
knew the
me.
fucking Barbie book?
Yeah, it's in general. I just posted it. This isn't the book. This
My
is the
general?
series
No,
You're a
of the book.
fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Do you not play with family members that are in that age group?
Not to the degree where I have like a photographic memory of some obscure Barbie shit.
If you have a photographic memory, everything's photographic memory just stored. So if you're playing with like cousins, nieces, whatever, you know, when they're like huge into Barbie and Fairytopia, so when you're at the store, you buy them a toy, you know, you recognize that logo, those movies, those books, and there's like a whole lore. If you're watching TV with that family member, like there's series that keep a plot point to a degree.
Why are you watching the Barbie though?
Because it's a house full of little girls. Like, well, I'm not going to turn on Leave It to Beaver, and I'm not going to turn on
No, but why are
Friday
you...
the 13th either.
How do you know the plot points? Why aren't you like dicking around on Reddit?
Because
or
it was
some
on.
shit?
Because it was on.
Oh my god.
The graphic memory.
We've reached
okay.
a new low.
What were you saying, Sarge?
It's just that's the information that's flowing in the room, and he just picks it up, whether he wants to or not.
Yeah.
No.
What? Well,
And then that
you know,
Barbie one was the other
who
one.
am I to criticize?
Now,
Like
Sarge
I know,
will say
I
when
know like a super obscure amount of information on YouTubers.
Sarge will say that when his baby girl was little, I set her in front of the TV watching Terminator. So,
There's a lot of good life lessons to be learned though from old John Connor.
I loved Bratz. Okay,
which
don't
leads
say
to
they
the explosions.
Something. Oh man, there's like some conspiracy theory that like Bratz dolls are like pushing the degeneration of society.
Okay, let me explain that, because I actually know this story because I asked their mom to break this down to me, okay? In one of the outfits, there's a whole line of it, when the dolls are naked, right? So when you're changing their clothes, if you put them in water, in cold water, they have what look like a bikini that's on them. So the idea is, even when your kids are playing with them in the bathtub, they still have clothes on, because when they are introduced to cold or hot water, whatever it is, it looks like they have like underwear on, okay? And then on like the rock star, they'll have like a rock star skull, lightning bolt, whatever it is, on their body. So in a essence, when you put them in water, they're wearing a bikini with tattoos, okay?
Wait, with tattoos? How is it with tattoos?
No, it's not tattoos, but I'm saying they'll have a design, because one of the ones that they had like it wasn't like a tramp stamp, but it was like a design on her back. But it wasn't like a tattoo
it was
per
this
se.
chick, the Sasha one. It was Sasha. I know that one for a fact. It was this chick that I put in general. Her. She's the one with the tramp stamp. I know that much.
Yeah, because they had the
Watch
little
Red
ones,
Ice-T.
and they showed them to me.
These
Because I
people
was
are
like,
just showing.
and it wasn't, but like the design was over half the body. So it wasn't like, I mean, these are small dolls. So I mean, because I was like, you know, I heard it, but I want to see it. So I was like, explain this to me, because, you know, I'm not going to go digging through Facebook mom groups And she was like, look, I buy it for my kids. They're very conscious of those kind of things. But she was like, at the end of the day, you put them in a bathtub, that way the dolls aren't naked. I can kind of appreciate that. That's kind of all it is. And I was like, all right, that's different. But at the same time, do they have giant platform shoes with fishnets and mini skirts? Yes. Is it the punk rock doll? Yes.
Yeah.
So
like in this one, you can kind
I'm
of
not
see on
buying
their
it.
feet. There are two or three flowers on their feet.
yeah.
So you can kind of see that tattoo, which is more like a henna than anything else of a tattoo, but it's not a real tattoo.
Yeah, they're
You
not
guys
like.
hear what Lil Uzi Vert did?
Did he die?
No, he got a
No.
You're talking about how
$24
he killed
million
people.
diamond implanted on his forehead.
Post
Oh,
pictures of that shit.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
That's
it's kind of
stupid.
dumb. I'm just like, how many black kids could you have sent to college?
They don't give a
Instead of
fuck. That.
putting
Oh, shut up, boomer. That's so fucking stupid. That's
have
like,
to admit-
why didn't Aerosmith buy everyone a car?
Well, I mean, there's a difference between. Well,
What?
when it's $24 million all at once, you're like, man, you could have done something else with that.
Okay,
Maybe
but
spend
baby.
like $10 million on your forehead diamond, and then spend the
No,
other
Bob.
$14 million building housing projects or some shit like that.
Okay,
Oh my gosh,
first
he
off,
actually put that on his head. He looks like an idiot.
yeah, that doesn't look. So that's not subdermal implant though. I know subdermal implants. That's not an
Who the-
implant.
Who the fuck even knows how he did that? But
Not unless it screws
It's-
in, and the whole thing's on a
It
post.
doesn't look subdermal.
Yeah, that's not subdermal. That's just there. I'm calling bullshit. I don't think that's 24 mil. I call
I
bullshit.
definitely don't think it's 24 million because look at how poorly it looks in that lighting. Even
Well,
in
it's a
any,
shitty
any bad
camera.
lighting. So
Okay.
it's his phone. He should have a lot of HD, especially with how much money supposedly. he
Okay,
has.
better yet, where's the
He would need to
swelling?
have that.
well,
Yeah.
here's
is
the
bullshit.
thing:
So-
diamonds are bullshit, anyways. Like, diamonds are just artificially inflated. So,
You're-
I mean,
you're
doesn't
so-
surprise
But
me that they're
still,
like this
the glamour
exquisite,
in that photo-
flawless diamond.
Well, okay, but at the end of the day, like, I remember back in the day, the story was Baby got his grill taken out, had all of his teeth taken out, and had permanent grill put in, right?
That's what
That was
Lil
like
Wayne
100
did.
grand.
Mm,
Or Baby,
Lil-
okay,
yeah,
one
Lil
of them.
Wayne
It
did
was
that.
cash money. It was CME. So, like, I remember that story back in the day. And it was like, okay, whatever, but like, that maybe, because at the end of the day, the only way you're going to prove that is if you ripped his fucking tooth out. You know what I mean? If he just went to the jeweler and got a new grill, you can still make headlines and say, oh, I ripped my teeth out. And they're like, well, can you prove it? And he's like, no, I can't take my grill out. There you go. Don't eat in public for a year and everyone will forget. But that guy has no bleeding, no swelling, even if it's a subdermal base, okay? And the diamond or whatever that is bigger than the post that's attached to his forehead. There's no way. Call bullshit.
What do you? I mean, what do you think? It's like fake,
God, you're right.
or do you just think it's
Yes.
overpriced?
Okay, no, hang on. You posted another. Okay,
There's a video.
But-
It's not gonna stick, man. He's stupid.
I want to know how it's
drill looks
attached.
fake.
Well,
Dang.
bro, it's probably like a custom thing.
But okay,
It's
subdermal
not
implants
custom.
is what I'm saying.
I don't know
all
where
it
they're
is
getting this quote from, though.
Probably him.
No, I mean, he doesn't even claim it.
There's so many Bratz dolls in this. It makes me want to watch the film again. Come on, man.
Those are like estimates from other people, so who knows? Yeah, it could be bullshit, but
I think it's bull. Okay, you can't. That blood trail looks so fake. If you
well,
were
no.
really bleeding
Here's the
in
thing,
your head,
Apple. It
No.
for sure exists in his
Apple?
forehead. The question
No.
is whether or not it's worth $24 million.
it's not. I can tell you that much. You
It's
didn't
worth a
earn
couple
that much.
grand.
What do you mean?
10 grand.
What are you talking? Do
How's
you guys
it
know
in?
how
How's
much
it
flawless
installed?
diamonds cost? Here, I'm gonna find an 11-carat flawless diamond, and we'll see how much.
Here,
that
I
is.
can tell you why it is.
Okay, we're not talking diamonds. We're talking something that he stuck on his head that A is questionable. B, you know, let's hope it's not real, or let's hope it is real. Fuck it, who cares, right? Like, how's it attached? Either way, half of it is not inside his skin.
No,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
thinking they just welded a post to it and then screwed it in, like you're saying, or there's like a.
Probably.
It's got like a plate or whatever. Okay.
Dude,
So-
the way I'm
It's not
saying
a
it is he's on
magnet.
$24
There's no way he
million
would have done a
diamond
magnet.
because he does not have the money because he has to pay the managers who will rob him, his fees
may
for
have a mill.
everything, the
No,
housing.
you get insurance.
He's a household
paying,
name.
He's been paying for it since 2017, supposedly. Alright.
Well, either way, he has
Oh,
a mill.
son.
Okay, so
He's a
let's
household
see.
name. Even I know who the fuck he is. I don't listen to rap.
Let's say that's oval cut. Let's be generous and say it's a D color. I'm gonna assume if
100
it's
grand.
that expensive, it's gonna be flawless, and then
It's flawless.
fluorescence. Let's see.
It's not very shiny at all. It has no glimmer
Look-
to it. It's
Okay,
supposed
no,
to
I'm
have
not
some
going for that.
glimmer.
At the end of the day, you are only as good as your jeweler. There have been so many guys, whether they're in the music scene, movie stars, whatever, where they get caught getting sold fake jewelry and they don't fucking know it.
Oh, for
Well, yeah,
sure.
that's their problem, not mine.
But I mean, like, if he has papers on it, good for him. You know what I mean? But like, at the end of the day, this is stupid as fuck. I don't get it. It's not gonna take off. Like,
It's not.
subdermal implants didn't take off, and they've been trying to take off for the last 20 years.
Also, look at that how in the red picture it looks extremely foggy. Real diamonds don't fog up very easily, so unless he's like doing
bruh.
something really intense,
Like,
no.
so there's a bunch of different reasons why that could be, but it's just a shitty camera. Like,
And what
that's-
about the other picture? Okay, what about the refractivity of it?
Did you watch the video?
How the light bends?
Did you watch the video? It's
What?
like dancing in the light in the video. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah, okay, so like a 10,
Okay, I
the
found a
closest
picture.
thing-
Okay,
the closest thing I
I
can
found a
find is a
picture.
10-carat diamond that's $2 million. So if it's
okay,
11
no.
carats,
Look at this picture. Look at the picture in general. This is the best, most selling picture of how it's installed.
Alright.
What they've done is
Does
it
it
is a
look-
subdermal. It's subdermal. They've put a, half-inch wide by 1-inch long plate, screwed it in there, and they made it stick out to where you can see the top and the bottom of the diamond. Or the stone, whatever you want to call it. Regardless of how much it costs. Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Alright.
And I hope to God it gets ripped out.
I hope it falls out, actually.
He's
Yeah.
probably got insurance on it. I mean, I would imagine. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
also
Like I said in chat, why would any man install a weakness? Pair of vice grips and yeah,
Oh, probably you could probably
just
just do
looking
it
to
with
get
your
robbed.
fingers. I mean, to be honest, it's not.
You know, this is my.
the
my
vice
stance
grips
on it.
are way more fun.
I don't even believe that Tom McDonald would do this kind of thing. Okay,
Okay.
You guys are really
even in his worst.
just like getting caught up on the semantics.
What's going on, bro?
There's a man staring at me.
I love it, boy. Okay, hold on. You make my bed every time Shaggy comes on.
Okay, my ex had subdermal on her fucking forehead. It's just finger tight. That's all the fuck it is. Oh man, did he just leave the Capitol?
How do I? Take this video away. Yeah, if I had,
No.
what would you guys, if you had to spend $24 million all at once, what would you do? You could buy like,
Something
you could buy like,
sell. Car collection.
yeah,
Houses.
you could buy like,
An island?
you could buy 4 Bugatti Chirons.
I'm back. You have what? No, you
No.
don't. don't have 4 Bugatti Chirons.
If you had to spend $24 million all at once, you could buy 4 Bugatti Chirons.
I would buy Epstein's files to always have money, power, and just influence.
You can't
For
buy
24 million,
Epstein's
you could buy
files,
some
you silly
files.
goose.
I promise you it could be done. Everything is for sale. Just like any investment, just make sure that, you know, for 24 million, what files do you get? Who can you put the squeeze on?
Another thing I
You know,
do,
it's not gonna be a lottery.
I've always wanted to do this. You can, I want to, oh
Don't say Russian
shit!
girls.
Well, now I have to turn my camera on. Fine.
Oh, don't why you doing the fucking mask? Don't do that. I liked you. What were you doing?
All of my Antifa friends are coming out.
To the mask. We got the mask.
Don't be one of the people that wears
not
it
even
as you
on.
drive by yourself in the car. Like I'm by myself in my house wearing a mask on FaceTime. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's because you guys don't have your FaceTime, your faces on. That's why.
Riding in your car wearing a face mask by yourself.
Then why do you have it on?
I see it at work, dude, all day.
Because I saw his avatar and it reminded me.
Hell yes.
Oh, you're talking about Flo. Well, Flo, show your face. We're not even on stream. You're not showing it, so. None of us are doxers here.
Now,
Hey,
Fake
riding in your car alone. What? Hey, I'm good, bro.
Wait, you
Have
don't
fun at
care
work
how I'm
today?
doing?
Huh?
Evil game.
Now, riding in your car alone, wearing your mask, it's like sticking your thumb up your own ass and screaming wrong hole.
Wrong hole, mommy.
It's like wearing a condom while you jack off.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, Shaggy. Yeah.
Yeah. You do with $24 million.
Potato, potato.
Okay, I'll tell you what I would do. First of all, I would buy the land, full on cash. Buy the land on which I'm going to build my home upon. Then I would build that home. You know? Then once the home
Sounds
is
trad
done, I
and
would fence
gay.
off the area. Shut up, Flo. I didn't even show your face, loser.
I know, we're working on it. I had to plug that shit in.
Build a fence. Once I have that ready, then I go find a husband. Finish my degree, and then I'm good.
So, house first, then husband, huh?
I
Sounds like a Black Widow's plan. But, you know, maybe that's the start.
Just find a man in a wheelchair like Anna Nicole.
Oh man, the frame rate might be ass, but we're gonna
do it.
When I see like
I'll
Antifa,
fix and go
when I
to
see
bed.
fellow Antifa members,
You know.
I have to show unity. Damn,
You mean glow in the
bro, you smoking
CIA
inside?
operators?
What a G. Last time I did this, somebody paid me $240.
You both have the mask on. What? Oh, Flo.
Wait,
I wish
me
I-
smoking
you
inside?
had hair.
Yeah,
This
I
is my
wish-
damn house.
I wish I could smoke cigarettes inside. I just can't force myself to
weird.
do it.
Hi, Tiff.
Welcome back, Tiff.
What's up? Is
Nope,
anybody?
nope. Yeah.
Is anybody streaming?
Yeah, he's still streaming.
Okay.
Oh, I appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
I don't.
Flo, I love you, but in
they,
stream so she
they
can
can't
carry all the
see
shit she
me
wants to
though,
say.
can they?
No, no.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
What had happened?
No, I was telling Flo to end the stream so you don't have to worry about cussing so much.
Yeah, my fucking graphics card was supposed to come in today, and it wasn't.
I mean, I
I'll tell you now. It's
What?
it's hard for me.
Shaggy's,
Well, am I a face tracker?
Shaggy's
That's what
not
I'm doing. I'm
trying
like
to get
Flo right
doxxed
now.
tonight. You're so.
Yeah,
You're
get off
ready
your
to get doxxed.
get off your stream, guy.
Oh,
no, I
No.
dream.
let's see. It's just.
Yeah.
It's still
Stop
real
that.
cool vaporwave shit going on my stream right now, and trap Royalty-free trap
We're
beats.
hating.
Fucking Shaggy.
It's only 2.5 hours of stream, man.
Dude,
2.5.
I wish I had a fucking dart right now.
I think he's fucked up. Alright, you guys have a good night. I gotta go to bed.
Joe, take
Yeah,
it
I'm not-
good
easy.
night, Joe.
Episode
say
I'll be
21
back.
in the
Are
bag
you,
for the most part.
Yeah, are you streaming? When's the next time you're streaming, Apple?
God, this is bright as fuck.
Tomorrow.
What time?
No clue, but it'll be
Gay
afternoon
o'clock.
for sure.
Yeah, text
Probably.
me. I'll hop
Like
on.
you.
Oh, I gotta get it. Oh, look at that.
Alright, you guys be good.
That lighting is so much better.
It is.
I wonder if Joe could identify any of those books.
Hey, Tit.
What up,
Alright.
butthole? I'm like trying to look for another way to call you something.
Did he call you tits?
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on. That's fucking sick. I never thought about that.
Well, they've known each other for a long time. It's not just random.
Years.
What's up?
Yeah, that's one of my bestest
Cock.
friends.
Penis?
What's a cock gobbler? You cum guzzling better son.
Shut your cock holster.
What?
Yeah, all out of horse semen because I guzzled it all.
All right, cat boy.
Look at how fucking.
Jesus.
I got a yee ass haircut right now.
Interesting. Is that the apartment, Diff?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I'm sure I didn't just see nothing for a minute.
Damn, plastic wine glass, real classy.
It came with the gray goose that I bought.
Cheers, no.
Yeah, it came with the gray goose.
Damn, Sky, or no. Sky? Yeah, Sky is my favorite vodka. Shit's nice.
Sky? That's like the cheapest, most horrible
yeah.
vodka ever.
Shut the fuck up.
You might
No,
as well
it's
just
not.
drink like Svedka. Yeah, it is.
No, it's so
Terrifying.
much better than Svedka. It's better than
Horrible,
Stoli.
horrible.
It's better than Stoli. It's better than
Everything's better than Stoli.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything,
so like
literally
Sky.
everything is better
just
than
like
Stoli.
Sky.
I only buy Blue Label Smirnoff, and that's it.
I can't remember all the various shit, but I
only
bought
get
a
green
bunch
apple.
of vodkas.
Smirnoff. So
That's just a good value. But I
Green apples.
bought a bunch of vodkas, and I ended up liking Sky the best. Oh, that Crown Royal Regal apple shit is real nice.
On Royal, I just got the new peach that just came out.
I hate everything flavored. Hate it.
Yeah, you would.
Typically, I do too.
It's too
but
sweet.
that Regal apple shit's nice. And I'm not a huge.
There's a
brown
bottle of Maker's Mark in there with your name on it, Shaggy.
alcohol. I bought a bunch of like,
Maybe,
you know what Sky
maybe
is
a bottle
definitely
of
better than?
Pendleton.
Fucking ABC 100 proof vodka. Definitely better than that. That stuff, I bought it intending to use it for hand sanitizer when the apocalypse happened, and I've almost drank all of it. But that shit is
Oops.
swill.
Whiskey. Like hand sanitizer for your insides.
What? Yeah, how strong is your fucking apocalypse cash? Like, what proof is it? Is it just 80 proof or whatever whiskey usually is? I'm trying.
I've got it. Typically, if it's store bought, it comes at 40% alcohol. I got some shit I made that's at 70%, and it's almost undrinkable.
Yeah.
Tastes like straight gasoline.
You got it. Yeah, no, it's rough.
That's how moonshine tastes. Real good moonshine.
I mentioned that I made it. Didn't
Actually, real good moonshine
no, I
does
didn't know
not
that.
taste shitty. Real good moonshine tastes way too good. Like, I've always gotten so fucked up off of good moonshine because you can't really tell how much alcohol you're drinking. Because although it, you know, it burns kind of like going down, it usually doesn't have like that weird alcohol aftertaste where you like exhale and it like burns your throat and shit. And then so, God, and moonshine
Strike a lighter and shoot flames.
Moonshine does not mix well with fucking any other alcohol. That's something I've found out. Alright, my fucking fellow Antifa member turned his camera off. So.
Oh, my bad. I'm scrolling some shit.
No, that's alright. I was just gonna say.
It's on
I
his cell
turned mine
phone.
off. Damn, nice clipper, bro. You know how to refill the flint in that thing, Shaggy?
Yeah?
Okay, good. Yeah, some people
Throw it
don't.
away and get another one.
No. Clippers are the shit, because you can take the flint out, and it's like the perfect thing to stuff joints with. Look, there he goes. Look at that shit. See? The more you know. They're also refillable with butane.
I actually used to get clippers that would have a sticker on the side that told you how to do that, because they were from Hemper, the website I would buy bongs from.
But yeah, a lot of people would just throw the
That's
shit
just-
away, and then you can refill the flint and the butane on those things. Oh shit! Did you fucking kick me out?
Did you hurt yourself?
Somebody drug me out. Son of a bitch.
No, you can't fill them up though. There's a little thing in the bottom.
Yeah. But I mean, if I'm gonna put a flint in something, it's gonna be a Zippo. But yeah, that's me.
Fucking
those too.
Zippos run out too quickly. A clipper will last like a month or two of like heavy use. Zippos, you have to like refill them every week, I'd say.
Zippos are cool, but I don't like to smoke weed with a Zippo.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah. One cool thing about a Zippo, like I was out of fuel once and I rode a motorcycle all the time. At the time, it was like my daily vehicle, and I just popped open my fuel tank and put a couple drops of gas on it, and that was enough to light the cigarette that I had. So that was kind of neat. But past that, Zippos are just like more of a fashionable thing than like a utilitarian thing. Clippers are definitely the way to go.
Yeah, I don't carry them anywhere, but I do keep them.
They're cool. I learned some tricks you can do. Like, you can take a zip. I wish I had a fuck ton of Zippos. I wonder what happened to them. I've moved so many times. I've lost so much shit. But what the fuck? What the fuck? It's you. You she-witch. But you can take a Zippo, and like if you put it here, and it's like sideways where it's sitting like this, and you squeeze, it'll pop out, and it'll pop the top off, and you'll be holding the bottom of it. It's always fun to do.
In the stream, man. In the stream. I'm gonna keep being a dick to you.
Let's see.
In the
The
stream.
biggest is dying? The biggest is dying?
Yeah. Stein.
Oh, hell yeah. Here, I'll send you a Oh, yeah, do you know how to do it? Yeah, look at him. See? He knows what the fuck is up. He already knows. That's exactly what I was talking about. What the fuck happened to Joe? He popped in here for like 2 seconds.
He just said German.
Yeah, see, this
End the
is
stream,
like...
woman. You're high, so end it.
I
So we
have...
can all be high together.
Listen. I have, probably 0 viewers.
I'm waiting.
I don't know
So?
how to check.
No, end it.
2 viewers on Trovo. Can you sit... Fed's in here, right?
Oh, you're on Trovo? I'll follow you on Trovo.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
He's also on D Live.
Trovo.live/flow euphoria.
I'm trying not to use DLive anymore.
Yeah, DLive. So I'll give them
I know.
credit. They gave me
That is
everything. Like, it's actually better now than it was before. I was perma X tagged and now I'm not. And I don't. You know, I do. It does upset me that they banned a bunch of people, but those people got unfair treatment. A lot of them got unfair treatment. A lot of them didn't though. Like, it fucked over a lot of small time streamers that had really active fan bases, and it's very demoralizing. Like, for 4 months I was perma X tagged, so no chance of